do some quick character intros again for simplicity's sake. Hif, since you're top left, you will go first. Give a quick player intro, then a quick character intro.
Okay, I go by Hif. Really kind of still new to D&D, so please forgive my ignorance. Character. I am playing Libra. I am a green paladin. The world with my sister. I had a few issues in the past, and I think everything's pretty good now, so pretty much just going from place to place, trying to find the next place to have fun. Best you could say.
Sounds good. Melody, you're next.
Hello, I'm Melody. I'm playing Verena. Verena is Libra's sister. I'm playing a ranger. And Libra and Verena are a little close. Oddly.
A little closer than close.
Oddly close.
A little too close.
Some say too close, you know. I say not close enough. It's just the way it works out. We're adopted though, so you know.
You have that going for you.
Mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah. And no, we didn't choose that. That was randomly rolled. Just so you know.
Right.
Yeah, that'll be in the other video when it goes up finally. So then next it will be Muke.
Okay. I'm Mike, also known as Muke. My character is Marvin Bay, a human bard. Was orphaned at a young age and grew up under the care of a tavern owner in Waterdeep. Worked usually as a performer, you know, trying to be the attraction, try and get some traffic our way. That is where I met Kerrig. While I was still pretty young, we would, you know, hang out, do stuff together. We were pretty good buddies. I follow Sune as a goddess, so I'm all about the love, compassion, and beauty. Where I met, I don't remember Evan's character's name.
Mine?
Yeah.
Everin. Evan's character's name is Everin.
Oh, that's
Keeping it simple.
All right. So that's where I met Everin, and he's a really nice guy. He, you know, helps out the poor. So I really appreciate that.
All right, sounds good. That would leave Mike. You're next.
I am Kerrig Frostborn. I am a dwarf from the Arctic, and I am the last survivor of the Frostborn clan. Unfortunately wiped out by a rival clan of dwarves. And because of this, I was sent from my home and wound up living most of my life in Waterdeep along with Marvin. And I am a very devout follower of Clanigdan Silverbeard, the dwarven god of war. And this led me down the path of clergy into paladinhood. But unfortunately, Paladin doesn't pay the bills, so I take up jobs as caravan guard from time to time, and that's how I met Nick, whose character name I've yet to get proper. And we met on a trip where nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened at all.
Nothing ever happened.
It was a normal trip.
It was a normal, average trip. All right. Nick, that leaves you next.
Fantastic. My name is Nick. I'm still new to 5.0. First time playing a spellcaster. Let's get the stuff I don't want to talk about out of the way. Whoever Johnny is, that random roll, my lover,
Yes.
and where's it? Mike and I were part of that caravan, lost caravan.
Where
We
nothing
weren't
happened.
forced to Yeah, we weren't forced to resort to anything where babies were the other white meat.
We agreed they were dark meat.
No, they are the veal of people.
Alright.
Let's see. From a young age, I showed talents for spellcasting. My master was an alchemist. He went missing. I decided to go looking for him. That's how I met Johnny. And after that, that's joined the caravan with Mike to continue my search for my master.
Alright, and that leaves... Who's next on the screen as I
Me,
collect my
I
dice?
think.
I think you're in the bottom right. But, oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're the only one left. So,
Alright, my name's Evan, also go by the name of Ulrich. My character's name is Everin, keeping it simple. He's a high elf, born and raised in Cormyr, but that quickly got interrupted when kind of shit hit the fan when the current king kind of went a little loopy, and a lot of people started killing elves and such. So unfortunately, his family was kind of on that list, and at a fairly young age, old enough to kind of learn a lot of things from his parents, but young enough to still not be able to have a hard go of it. He ended up growing up on the streets of Cormyr, becoming an urchin, and quickly found that he had some talent for relieving people of their items in their homes and repurposing them for his own purpose or benefits. He met the bard in a shrine or the temple, and he was kind of convincing, but he found that the best lies are based off of some truth, and he does have a tendency to have a little bit of a soft spot for urchins and stuff, being he kind of came from that back upbringing. But he mostly sees to himself first, but he also sees the value in having some good friends, being that some people that he knew kind of screwed him over and ended up running into Melody's character, Verena, and over a fun game of darts that she had with some guy's ass after he made a dickhead comment towards elves, we became pretty good friends.
Buried it to the fletching.
Which I was quite impressed in that. She definitely knows how to bury the shaft of the dart in all the way up to the fletching.
It's all in the wrist. You really have to snap it. You throw it.
Okay.
alright.
And yeah, the rest is history.
Alright. So then, I guess that leaves me. I am Kevin, sometimes called Dasu, and I am your DM and control of your lives for the rest of this campaign. I'm really excited to finally be able to run Curse of Strahd. We got to do a little bit of testing with a smaller group doing Death House earlier, and it was a lot of fun. I've prepped a good amount of stuff for this, but not enough that I have all my notes digitized yet, so I'll be looking down occasionally. But hopefully this will be entertaining, and this will all go well. And yeah, you better prepare your anuses.
Told us
So,
this place would be called Friend House.
Fun House of Fun. So, last we left your intrepid party of adventurers, you guys are all off adventuring little towns, minor tasks. You guys kind of got a bit of a reputation of being pretty awesome. You've gone around, done little things, saved some cats, shook some babies, did things to get people to like you. This night, though, you find yourselves...
she's still here.
Oh, Rita's always there, yes. This night you find yourselves in a smaller tavern, outskirts of an old town. Outskirts of an old town. You guys are be able to eat and drink. You're actually staying here for pretty cheap because you just helped the local town here deal with a small goblin problem that had been killing their cattle and eating their pet cats. So you're staying here, getting cheap drink, cheap food, and you're having a decent night. The night has been getting darker and drearier as it goes on, though, and you're happy you found a place to stay, as a thick mist and fog starts to lie over the town this evening. The damp, cobbled pavement glistens as the lights of the street lanterns dance across the slick stones. Staying outside, the fog would chill you to the bones and shivers the soul of anyone who dared remain outside. Thus, why our lovely tavern is relatively packed tonight, though no one's in the private room after a last private party in there went pretty awry. Inside the tavern, the walls and the food is hearty, and the ale is warm and frothy. There's a fire that blazes in hearth, and the tavern is alive with the tumbling voices of country folk talking about their days and thanking the great adventurers who saved their town. Suddenly, though, in a auspicious sound, the doors to the east fly open, and an oddly dressed gentleman comes stepping in. Ain't he lovely?
Oh yeah.
Very
Oh,
attractive.
He looks like he should be fronting a scene band.
He's framed by the lamplit fog, and he strides through the doorway. His heavy-booted footfalls and the jingle of his coins shatter the silence within the north of the room. His brightly colored clothes are draped in loose folds about him, and his hat hangs askew, hiding his eyes in the shadows. Without any hesitation, he immediately walks up to your table. Paying no mind to the conversation you currently hold. He proudly stands there in a wide stance with folded arms, and he breathes in heavily. I have been sent to deliver this message. If you be creatures of honor, you will come to my master's aid at first light. It is not advisable to travel the Savaki woods at night, though. And he immediately pulls out from his tunic a nice sealed letter and slides it towards Kerrig.
Right, Kerrig grabs it, pops it open, looks it over, nods, and then hands it to Marvin and whispers, "Hey, Kerrig doesn't read so well."
he looks down at you and says, "Take the west road from here, some 5 hours' march down to the woods. There you will find my master. He lies in the realm known as the village known as Barovia."
Hey, why couldn't you say that way?
Barovia.
Why did you have to write it down?
I did not write this. This is a letter. This is summons from my master. And if you look at the letter,
Well, does
it
your
is.
master happen to send any wings to help us on our way to there?
Kerrig and his party do not work for free.
He smirks.
I would.
He smirks for a moment and
At least
immediately
free drinks for the night.
he immediately spins around enough to you see his coat flap fly up, and he immediately heads to the bar, and you hear a large chunk as he drops a large pouch full of coins onto the bar, and yells at all, "Fill the glasses for one and all. Their throats are obviously parched."
Works for me.
I like him already.
The whole room looks shocked and happy and cheer the name of the the nameless stranger who has arrived, and he smirks at you and just heads immediately out the door.
What a pleasant guy.
Where is Barovia? I am a ranger, and I'm pretty sure I've never heard of this place.
You have never heard of it.
5 miles down the road?
He says 5 miles down the road through the woods, you'll get there. It could have been a smaller, region that's been renamed after some of the conflict. There's been conflict throughout this area.
It's definitely close enough to crawl to while having a hangover.
Looking at the letter, though, it is made of fine parchment, and it had a seal on it, which Kerrig immediately ripped open, but it had a seal nonetheless. Which I have an image of, but it just did not feel like uploading today, so I will describe the lovely, lovely image, and I also have to read the letter.
I can hold up the camera.
I will hold it up to camera as well if I can find it. It's lovely. There we go.
There isn't even a place named Barovia.
There is a great griffin over a black shield as the seal that holds this letter closed.
Could I do like I guess an insight or observation thing on the guy, see whether there's anything weird about him? Besides his
Yeah,
already weirdness and abruptness.
yeah, you can do an insight check. And Marvin, you were passed the letter, correct?
Yep.
Do you want to read it?
Yes, I do.
All right.
No, yours you
The-
read it to yourself. But out loud.
Just looking at it.
And like he's just reading it silently.
Would you like to read it? Yes, I would. So,
The letter
Right.
reads, "Hail to thee, might and hail to these of they of thee of might and valor. I, a lowly servant of Barovia, send honor to thee. We plead for thy to desperate plead to thee our desperate need for assistance." I'm sorry, this is all in extreme cursive. The love of my life, Zera, has been afflicted by an evil and deadly curse that even the good people of our village cannot protect her from. She languishes from her wound, and I would have her saved from this horrible menace. There is much wealth in this community. I offer all of that to you, and all that might be needed if you can aid me. Thee and thy fellow adventurers, if you shall but answer my deepest desperate plea, I would be forever grateful. Come quickly, for her time is at hand. All that I have shall be thine. Your loyal servant, Baron Zarkovich.
Love, Baron.
So there's a damsel in distress, huh?
It would seem so.
Does he happen to mention how old she is?
I like the all you have will be ours part of that letter, but wouldn't he be better served finding like a cleric? Maybe a young cleric, an old cleric?
I think he's trying to kiss our asses too much.
The champion of Silverbeard. Obviously looking for him.
Yeah, maybe that's it. He's looking for the paladin. That paladin. I'll save her in other ways.
It sounds shisty to me.
I
agree with you on that. Also sounds like he's kissing our asses too much.
You're just worried about losing me to some young maiden.
Oh,
She gives Jarn the evil eye across the table.
Yarn. My name is Yarn.
Sure it is, Jarn.
Alright, so to the extent of your insight check, Everin, he seemed oddly dressed for this area. His intentions seem pure. It seems like he came in here to give you a message, he gave you the message, and he is gone.
But at least he paid for the drinks.
He's paid for all the drinks.
And mentioning that,
Everyone.
barkeep.
You call over and a barmaid arrives and delivers all of your frothy ale.
That's a good wench. What are you doing tonight?
She smirks at you and walks by.
Not to
think
rush
you'd be
things
losing your
along.
charm.
But if she's in such dire straits as all this, I'd like to get to her before she's dead.
yeah. I mean, if someone needs help,
I'm
Yeah,
still
I-
curious
Oh
about how
yes,
old
if
she
someone
is.
needs help.
I agree with Marvin. We should leave as soon as we can.
You were warned not to travel the woods at night.
Yeah,
by
besides,
the-
he paid for the drinks. It would be rude of us not to accept this.
But they make a good point. You might want to get there in time. Maybe if you save her earlier, you may gain larger reward.
Silverbeard has put before us a chance to be great heroes. Greater than we have been before. I say we leave as soon as we can. We save the poor lass from whatever has befallen her. We come back. We spend the rest of his money here.
So, question. If you had to cut off your boot to go do something, would you?
Was it commanded by Silverbeard?
Well, neither is this. You're a dwarf, right? Drinking and beards.
Silverbeard
That's what you guys
commands
are known for.
commands me where I go. It's no mere chance he walked through the door. It's Providence. Providence sent him through that door. to this very inn, to this very table.
I think you're a bearded gnome. Don't want to drink. Shame on you.
Carrie's gonna stand up to his full 4.5 feet of height. You want to say that again? What?
Calm
Yes,
down,
I'm saying
Carrig.
you're a bearded gnome. At least you're gonna drink like one.
A hand's going to his belt where he
Carrig?
keeps one of his axes. He's saying, "Then you want justice to come for you, lad. Trust me on that."
Carrig, would Silverbeard want you to
Gnomes
do
can fight,
anything
too.
rash?
I'm worried about how well you can drink.
Oh, he's pulling his axe out.
Just
He buries
slowly, just.
Not slowly. He pulls it out quick, and he's standing there holding it, and he's just glaring daggers at Libra.
Rena leans back in her chair, and you can see like a hand run across her thigh. You happen to know that there are daggers, throwing daggers, all along that leg.
Oh, there's no
And-
need for that, sis. The bearded gnome don't want to drink, though. It's all good.
You're-
Then
you're-
the dwarf be accepting the drink.
And I am a real dwarf.
Oh,
But
and
do
as I
he
say that,
comes
I
to-
slide one of the glasses over in front of him, like, hold my arms up. You gonna prove it? Put your money where your mouth is.
He lays his axe down for a second and just slams the drink.
Well, that's good for starters.
Hammers the mug down, and scoops up his axe again, and continues menacing Libra with it.
Never breaks eye contact
gonna-
the whole time.
I'm gonna
There's
reach
more
No,
behind me
drink.
as if reaching for a weapon when I'm actually just reaching for, like, my banjo. Just if
Raise-
something happens, I
Raise
gotta
my
calm the
hand up for the
situation.
next round. This is
The barmaid quickly
this is kind of normal.
responds,
Quick,
Feed the dwarf more beer to calm him down.
Wait,
And-
the dwarf.
and it seems the next round is of a different brew, and it's on large metal steins. And she lays the tankards out across all of you, and they're filled to the brim.
Oh, thank you very much.
Eric's still menacing Libra, and he uses his left hand this time to grab the drink, slam it, hammer it down, and he looks.
And now you're looking more like a dwarf.
He still looks very angry.
Rena slides her drink across to the dwarf.
He scoops
Right
it up,
hand still
slams
on
it.
still on the thigh.
He picks it up, slams it. He's starting to look a little bit tipsy because he's drinking fast. Even dwarves have a bit of a limit, but he's still standing strong.
Oh, and I can't let the bearded gnome beat me, so I'm going to be drinking as well.
Well, as long as we all calm down.
Aye. As long as we are all calm.
Everybody's calm here? Everybody's cool?
Of course, we're just drinking.
Don't worry. Be
Yeah.
happy.
That's my job, guys. Hey.
And we got the banjo.
Oh, do your job.
There's a little song he wrote.
Might want to take it note for note.
note.
Don't worry.
I know, might get slammed with copyright at this point.
Nah,
It's fine, we're good.
that's only if it sounds right.
we're off by a few
And that's only if we're
It's a
taking credit.
cover.
frequency.
We're not taking credit for it, so.
It's a homage.
It's fair use.
Totally changes.
Everything's fair use. Alright,
Long as you don't use
so
them fairly.
you guys continue to drink. The inn gets pretty wild and rough and loud tonight as the entire inn's pretty much drinking until that large sack of coins that man laid on the table disappears.
Any bar fight start?
After well, that's what I was just about to say, because after we get a few drinks into us, I get next to Reagan. I tell him, okay, so I've seen you can drink like a dwarf. Can you fight like one? And I kind of push him toward a group of people as I walk over and slap one of them.
I like how you're the peer pressure guy now.
So can you fight?
Well,
Look
you
at
want to
him.
see a dwarf fight act, and he charges the nearest gnome. he
The
can
poor
find.
guy that's just
Halfling he can
standing there.
find.
The nearest
Yeah.
halfling.
Some
Well,
poor-
you're in a mainly
He's got the
human
thing against
region.
halfling and gnomes.
There are no halfling or gnomes in the bar
Okay.
currently.
He looks for a particularly short human.
I'm going to cast heroism.
He's a dwarf who hates short people.
So
He doesn't trust halflings or gnomes. He thinks they're shifty.
this lovely gentleman behind you in the blonde, he looks like a pretty frail young man. Like
Oh, but that wouldn't be a fair
more of a book nerd than
You
anything
sneeze on
else.
That wouldn't be a fair fight.
Well, you're looking for a short person to beat it up.
Yeah, but I'm assessing. I'm like, oh, okay, that's
The-
not
the-
cool.
um,
I'm like 3 times this guy's weight.
Then there's the guy above him who looks like a farm boy who, works the fields. And then there's a
Okay.
tough-looking gentleman to the west
Oh,
with
it's
the
prison rules. I'm
older
punching
hair
that
with
guy.
the fingerless gloves who seems to be a well-built
juggler.
man.
Okay, I'm going after tough-looking guy. This is prison rules.
This prison rules. So he's sitting at his table, just sitting alone, drinking his drink.
I'm
Looks
gonna walk up to him.
Alright.
I'm gonna stand across the table and say, hey lad, you
Yes.
ever get a northern kiss?
He looks at you odd. He goes, "No, I have not received a northern kiss."
Yes.
He's gonna reach over the table and slam his face into the table.
Alright, give me a strength check.
Just space strength.
Yeah, just base strength.
Alright,
Unskilled
second.
strength roll.
watch me flub this.
That's gonna be great.
Or not.
Ooh.
Alright, so with a 19, you just grab onto the back of his head, just boom, right, and you hear his nose crack. And he wipes his face immediately and says, "You shouldn't have done that." And you can roll for initiative.
Can we all roll for
Yeah,
initiative?
everyone can roll for initiative as you'll be, you might not stand idly by when this dwarf gets his ass kicked.
Does?
I
Yes.
sort of like the
When the dwarf gets his ass kicked.
Oh, okay. Initiative, right? Yay!
Switch
the
your
dwarf gets
ass.
his ass kicked.
All right, everybody, roll initiative.
Oh,
I
we
did.
did, yeah.
Yep.
All right. Marvin's not important. So, what's your next move? As he stands up immediately, and he kind of goes face to face with you to face you, and he kind of lifts his fists into a fighting position.
Alright.
He's an
well,
old-
I
style
was waiting for
pugilist.
the whole stands up and he's now 8 feet tall.
yeah, I was about
No,
to-
he stands about maybe 6'2", 6'3", well built. You can
Okay,
see
so
his
about-
his tunic is tight to his body to show off his pecs.
I'm about 4.5, so I'd
There's just a
I'd have
couple
my
of
face
peck
put in
pops.
his chest.
And he definitely looks older. He's got
Down here
the
somewhere.
salt and pepper hair almost. He's been around the block a few times.
I am.
What do you gotta become a senior citizen for?
He's not that old. What I want to do is.
The dwarf's older.
Yeah, I'm older. So he's got like the broken nose.
Yeah,
I
his
am going
nose
to
is
charge
credit.
him.
You notice the cut right in the middle, and there's just blood
Yeah.
throwing down his nostrils.
I'm basically gonna like throw my arm. I'm gonna run forward, throw my arms, and try to like charge him down.
All right, give me an athletics check for the grapple.
Athletics, I am good at.
Boom with a 21, but let's see what he does. Oh, and you just shoulder to gut, he goes with you, and you're able to drive him all the way into the back wall. As you just hear the clunk against the table as Rita, the bartender, hops back for a moment, and the town guard kind of just looks the other way and starts stepping away from the fire.
Not gonna get involved.
Not
in this one.
get involved in this one.
In my
Hey, I
head,
thought
he's
I
on
heard
the
like a
ground.
piece of glass breaking over in here.
Yeah, hey, how's the checker game going?
The party room? Yeah. Deal me in.
Alright, Libra, what do you want to do?
So how long do you think it's gonna take for us to derail this completely?
About 32 seconds into the game.
Now, I got a movement of 30, right?
That would be correct. That'd be 6 squares.
Okay, so 6 squares.
Yeah. You gotta team up on
Okay.
an old man?
I run over here. Oh, no, hell no! I run over here, jump on the table.
Alright, you clamp
and
onto the
I am
table.
Hearing.
You what?
Hearing.
You carrying?
He's cheering for you.
Cheering! Oh.
Hearing.
What do you start cheering? Let's hear
Kill
this.
him! Kill him!
Ah, shit.
Carrick,
Yeah,
Carrick,
right. I'm trying
Carrick.
to. Is that how you pronounce his name?
Yeah. Carrick.
Carrick?
Carrick.
Tell him how much of a dwarf you are, Carrick.
I'm more dwarf than all of you put together.
Give him a right. Give him a left.
Alright. Sounds good. Next is Everin.
Okay.
You doing anything as this fight breaks out?
Not really. I'm just gonna kind of just lean back on the two legs of the chairs. I get the back legs of the chair against the wall, and just kind of drink my my ale. When it's empty, just ask for some more to come over, enjoy my meal, and I guess enjoy the show. I mean, it's a dinner and a show, so
Sounds good.
unless the
Jarn?
fight like boils over to me, I'm staying out of the whole thing.
Jarn?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass. I'm too frail to fight.
Yeah. I'm just gonna sit back
You don't
here.
affect on spells.
Didn't eat enough
Oh,
babies
don't worry,
today.
you'll be fighting with me later.
Alright, so he immediately, with you, you have your shoulder dug into his abdomen as he's pinning his hole. He immediately comes down with his elbow to the back of your neck. Oh, and I need you to make a strength con save.
Luckily, I got pretty good con.
Oh, 12. Yeah. So he kind of just immediately rings real as you hit you right in the base of the spine, and you just feel it jolt up your head, and you just get immediately dizzy. And he follows it up with a left straight to your face. And he's gonna do 3 damage as his knuckles just slide right across your face. Yes. Should have stayed home, Dorf. Alright, Marvin?
Well, I'm just gonna shout out, "Yeah, go Carrick!" and give him a bardic inspiration.
Bardic
You're
inspiration.
encouraging me.
You're inspired.
And I'm gonna play like a little battle drum beat on my djembe.
What is a djembe? Alright, cool.
Pulls his drum out of his ass. Drums just appear next to him. Aha!
Spectral drum. Boom, 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 boom. Alright.
Here's a beat to beat him with.
I like how we just started this game and immediately we get into the first fight we possibly can.
Yes.
Can lean up on this post right here and just make sure that nobody starts in on Libra.
Alright.
I should have line of sight right here, except for this guy's face that might or might not be in my way, but
Yeah, you pretty much have line of sight on everybody. In the bar.
I
Everybody
was
be
hoping
cool.
there'd be a group of them, but there's only the one.
Alright, Carrick.
Okay, so you said I got clocked in the face and I stumbled back, right?
Well, he didn't stumble back. He just got you off of him. Because you got clocked in the back of the head and you're a bit dizzy.
Okay, so he's spinning a little bit, like his head spinning. He
Yeah.
rests his hand on the bar, and grips around. Is there a mug there? I hope there's a mug. Or a glass.
You know what? Yeah, there's a nice big metal tankard right there.
He grips the handle of that and he swings it around into the guy's face.
Alright, give me just a unarmed attack, so just roll me one of your melee attacks.
Okay.
Are you proficient
I
with
think
improvised weapons?
No.
You have inspiration.
You do have inspiration,
Mind
but
if
that's after the roll if he wants to add a d6
So what
to
should
his
I
d20.
roll with that?
Just roll
Okay.
any of your melee attacks. It should be on your sheet.
All right, yeah, I have fist. I'll use that.
Yeah, so you have fist in there? Alright.
I just added fist a minute ago.
Yeah, okay, well, yeah, fist is going to be unproficient because you're not proficient in unarmed strikes, but,
Yeah.
So, we're going to reduce that by, like, another 2,
and
so...
I want to add a d6.
Alright, so so roll a d6. So, that's a 10, actually, because, yeah, you don't have proficiency, which gave you another 2 in there. So, yeah, right. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so that's you roll a 10 against him, and he just dodges his head back as you come swinging. He goes, use of weapons. Anything else you want to do? You basically bonus in action. You can yell something if you want. Do something quick. Spit on his shoes.
Give him a northern kiss.
He isn't. Yeah.
Finish the drink that's in the tank.
Actually, yeah. If there's anything left, I'm gonna chug it and throw it in the tanker.
Sounds good.
Just to the ground.
It tastes
like one of those things you see on Naked Gun. You know, like they shoot all the bullets out of the gun and throw the bullets at each other, and the gun's actually what knocks them out.
Yeah, it tastes a little skunked. It seems like someone left it on the bar a couple hours ago, but...
It was a spittoon.
Alright, Libra.
It was a spit cup.
I'm still yelling for him.
Go, you can do it. Alright, Jarnos, you're gonna sit out. Alright, so he comes up and he goes to pretty much kick you straight in the gut to push you back. Ooh. But something horrible happens. He goes to step forward as he goes to kick, and his boot slides right onto the stain of old mead you got on the floor when you grabbed the cut rapidly, and he slips and just busts his ass on the floor. You make a dex save.
Oh, great. Thanks for picking my best stat.
Oh, no problem, buddy.
I appreciate it.
And he barrels into you, and as he falls, his boot goes into your knee, and you land on top of him as you two just slide onto the ground.
Oh, okay. I thought
Now's
he was
your
gonna
chance
break
to
my knee.
kiss him.
And you pretty much body slam him, and you're going for the pin. Marwin plays on.
I thought he was gonna snap my knee.
No, he's flat on his ass, he kicks you and you just fall timber straight forward onto him as he rolls forward. Bruna, anything new?
Nope.
Alright, Carrick? What do you want to do now that you're on top of him?
Oh, sorry. I'm live tweeting apparently.
Oh, you're live tweeting? Are you trending?
Not literally. I wish I was.
Trending on Twitter.
No, I'm tweeting it to my girlfriend. So
Carrick on top, trending on Twitter.
Carrick on top. Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Hashtag.
So, he falls off the
Hashtag
guy.
carry on top.
He's basically gonna start like cranking back to start railing into the face again.
Alright, while you're on top, you're just gonna like pretty much up, you gotta sit on him and be a power top and just start pounding at his face.
Yeah.
Power top. That's...
Alright, you can roll 2 fist attacks. Give him a little bit of right and a little bit of left.
Reverse cowgirl. No one expected it.
Okay, this question,
no one expects reverse cowgirl.
It rolled a d4 on my last one. How do I just make it just 1 damage? 1d1?
Just do 1d1, yeah.
Okay, I want to make sure. Oh, it's adding my attack bonus to it.
Strengthen.
Which it should. That's fine.
Yeah.
So you just, even though you're on top, you somehow punch the ground out to the left and right of him, and you're sitting on. Then you realize you do have double vision right now from that hit to the head combined with those 3 ales you just chugged. You got a little bit of double vision. Alright.
And that's.
Yeah.
That's
Libra, you just cheering on?
Way.
Of course I am.
Alright, so he's gonna try to throw you off. He's gonna try to go for the reversal. Oh yeah, 20. So he grabs you by the collar of your shirt, and he just flips forward with all his might, and you end up flat on your back with him on top of you. And he goes and he just headbutts you with all of his strength right towards your nose.
That's such a bad choice. Do you know how dwarven craniums are made? That should cause some damage to that human.
We do have
And
skulls of steel.
Pop right into your face. You take 6 damage, and you tweak your nose a little. But as he does it, he falls back a little with a big, bone-shaped mark on his forehead. You need more? You can respond with your reaction.
Yeah, hit like a with one of them laughs. He's shitting him. He's shitting him. That hurt like a bitch.
And he just goes for a quick left shot towards your face. And you think he's a little dizzy too, because it kind of just brushes past your face and goes past as he goes for the hook.
Caresses.
He just slightly caresses your nose. You're now slightly crooked nose, not as crooked as his though.
No, I didn't get slammed into a table.
Yeah.
Not yet, at least.
All right. Your turn.
Okay, so he's on top of me. After he's punched me in the face, I'm trying to lift him off and slam him back down.
All right. You're trying to stand with him or do what he did and do the roll forward.
Trying to do the roll forward.
All right, so you're gonna do an athletics check, and the DC is gonna be 16.
Damn.
So you're able to push him off you and get some breathing room, but you're not going over with him.
Yeah, he's basically just gonna take up a good old dwarven bar fighting stance.
Alright.
Getting a good block on his face.
And he immediately grabs the stool from next to him and just brings it across your side.
Son of a bitch.
At which point it cracks over your head and KOs you. He stumbles and just walks to the back of the bar and begins to fill up a drink, with Rita just with her eyes wide open. And she yells out...
He cracked me. I just go flopping to the ground here.
And she yells out, "Stefan!" And the guard finally turns around and goes, "Yes, yes, yes. I guess this is enough." And he looks down at Carrick. "He is breathing!" And he looks towards Verena. Take care of your friends. We don't want it getting too much more wild tonight."
My eyes spring open. I jump up, punch the guy.
Grab a boot.
Good fight.
You have to remember to tell him that when you wake up.
Yeah.
Let's shave his beard.
No. Leave his beard
Yarn,
alone.
that's terrible.
He's earned it.
I like it.
Wars have started over that.
He's earned that tonight.
We
He's
could
earned
braid
his
it for
beard.
him.
I shit you not,
Now
wars
that's an
have
idea.
started over that.
We can definitely braid it. You have a great idea.
Yeah, I mean, so we're looking at something like this. I mean, you can take that whole middle piece and just twist it into one big knot.
And we put a pink ribbon in it.
Then put a nice
that'd be
big
cute.
girly pink ribbon.
Braid it down with a ribbon at the bottom.
Oh, you guys
Yes.
are assholes.
Hey, it's not as
They
bad
never
as when
touch
they
it, right?
dyed Antian's hair pink.
In the kiss
Oh.
face paint.
And the kiss
Antian
facing.
deserved all that, though. See, this
He
is
He deserves
a
so much
temporary
more.
thing.
Alright. So,
At least you proved you weren't a bearded gnome.
so you,
Sitting unconscious dwarf.
you plan to retire for the night? Or
Yeah,
does
that's
tonight
enough.
need
Yeah.
more
That's
That's
excitement?
enough excitement for the night.
So,
I'll carry Carrick to his bed.
you head upstairs to your
Actually-
bed, and you guys are
Imagine
sharing
you,
rooms, two people per room.
I'm with Mario.
Marvin will bring Carrot to his room. Who else is sharing? I bet the siblings are sharing.
I know how this works.
I don't know.
out.
It might be
Me and Marvin.
Libra and Yarn.
Do you need
Well,
yarn
we
tonight,
can fit
Lever?
2 in one bed. There's 2
So-
beds, right?
as Marvin helps me up to walk me away. Like he's sort of backing it, and he just looks over to Marvin. Did I win? Looks
it
like
was-
blood running down his face.
It was too close to call.
Yeah, that's your ass.
You should have seen him. You seen him running in fear.
He ran away. Yeah.
He matter of. And then he's like, kind of passes out again. He goes limp.
Pat him on the shoulder and keep walking him up.
You did good, buddy.
You done good.
Gentle kiss.
That'll do, pig.
That'll do. Right. So, you get a pretty well-rested night. Nothing too weird happens. At one point in the night, Marvin, you were woken up to the sounds of Carrig talking in his sleep, praising the golden kitten.
Praising
You're not-
the golden kitten.
You're not quite sure what happened. Carrig just kind of goes, Hi, the golden kitty. Yes, I'll save the golden kitty. I'll have it! I'll kill you! And, yeah, I mean, you've never even heard him say anything about a golden kitten before. It's just a little weird.
But other than that, fairly normal night.
But other than that, pretty very night. Everyone else has a pretty unexciting night. Though you could have swore you heard some bouncing sounds coming from Yarn in Everin's room. Get down, get
I
down.
switched rooms, back and forth.
Yeah, that's like it bounces between rooms. Free love for everybody?
I have to make my round.
Alright. So it's morning, you come down to the inn, and you're able to pick up a nice breakfast on your way out. The gentleman that you got into the fight with is not in attendance. And,
That's good. Whew.
I'll kick his ass again.
and you guys have a nice roasted lamb and dried pea breakfast this morning. You all ready to head out?
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're going to
Well,
Bavaria, right?
Barovia,
5 miles
Barovia.
west.
through the woods, west.
Alright. So you guys get your things and you head into the road. As you come outside, you notice the fog from last night hasn't lifted. And it's pretty quiet morning as
That's
you...
odd. It should have burned off now.
Yeah, it's more of a morning mist now, but it's still sitting there, just simmering on the floor.
Hmm.
Is it cold out?
It's got a chill to it. You get that it's decent weather, but every couple minutes you get a really strong gust of chilling wind that just makes you shake a little as it hits your neck.
Every time that happens, Carriage smiles.
Mm.
It makes
with
him think
his
it's home.
braided
Arctic dwarves.
ribbon.
He's choosing to ignore that and pretend it didn't actually happen.
All right.
He doesn't know how to untie it. His finger's too fat. It's too small to knot.
So, you guys.
Dwarves are like people with all thumbs.
Basically, we're not built for finesse.
Little stumpy fingers.
All right. So,
you don't see so many dwarf bards.
You enter the woods, and the woods get thicker and thicker as you push on. Eventually, you come deep into the woods, following this path, this gravel path through the woods. You think that hunters and traders would use, and it's gotten so dark even that there's no light shining from the sky as the branches have all covered the viewable sky. You proceed further and further in, and you notice the mist that was building on the ground begins to raise up a bit more and a bit more until it's almost at Carrig's waist. But
So it's not
alas,
very high.
you press on.
That's pretty odd for these woods, or is that normal?
You've never been in these particular woods. No one really goes there. You talk to the town, and they say it's mainly a hunting ground, and the old roads that led to the other villages and towns were all destroyed or raided, so no one's been through deep into the woods that the path you were instructed on takes. They usually circumvent them to go to other towns.
Maybe there's some pawns around. Causing some
Eric has his
mist.
axes out the entire time.
Eventually,
Intentionally
you get extremely deep into the woods, and it's almost shuddering darkness as the mist builds up thicker and thicker, and the cold wind blows harder. You realize though you're about 4.5 miles in, just a little bit more. There's got to be a light at the end of this. You continue on and on and on, and even sorry, what's your character's name, Melody? Verna, right?
Yep.
Verna gets a bit complex with her tracking that the weather's acting this way. Eventually, you look around, and the trees aren't as natural as the others around the city, around the woods. And you do finally see an exit, though, about another quarter mile down the road, and light gleams from it, and it's a break from the mist. So,
Seems like we've arrived.
you guys ready to head
Well,
out
that's
the
a
woods?
relief.
Of course.
Alright, you pop out of the woods, and the mist is still pretty built up, but it's thinned a bit more, and you come upon a gravel road that leads to a small village down the road.
I'm gonna assume that's where we have to go.
It's exactly like where the letter described to get there.
Yeah.
And
Let's
what was
go.
that lady's name?
Which lady?
I don't think
The
they ever
one in the
mentioned the
note.
name.
The maiden
Oh,
never mentioned
the maiden. No, they did. Sorry. I believe it is.
With a K?
No, the K was the last name of the other person. Sorry. It was.
Just so I have it straight, who we're supposed to talk to.
Yeah, they were playing for Trina Koyana with a K. So Trina Koyana. And you head down the dark gravel road, and it leads to the village. It's filled with tall houses, dark as tombstones. Nestled among these are solemn dwellings that include a handful of closed and boarded-up shops. Even the taverns are shut tight. As you look around the buildings, you hear a soft whimpering to the east of you. As you turn around,
This is weird.
there is a pair of children standing in the middle of an otherwise lifeless road. And I have
Going,
la 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 la. Not creepy enough?
Mr. Beefy.
I
Uh,
walk toward the children and I ask them if they know where that lady
Can't
is. I
see
can't remember her
anything.
name, so.
Trina? Lady Trina?
Excuse
yeah,
their
because they're
dark.
not creepy at all.
Excuse their dark skin for the moment. It's just the book makes them
Okay.
creepier. They are quite pale, and there is a older-looking girl and a very young-looking boy.
The
But
screen's supposed to be all black right now.
yeah, besides the image of them.
Okay.
And yeah, where are you? The boy is whimpering and clutching a small doll as the little girl, the older girl, is trying to hush him. As the boy's eyes look up and meet you, filled with tears and sorrow.
Okay. Carrig sheathes his axes, seeing the children, and
You had
walks
your
up.
axe out?
I had them both out. Hey, he doesn't trust the forest either. Nothing good ever comes from the forest. And he walks forward to the kids and says, "Why, lass? Why are you crying?"
The girl turns and finally succeeds in shushing the boy. Excuse me for one moment. There we go. Nope. Didn't work. One second. So...
The girl's cape kind of makes her look like a Homestuck troll.
She does bear resemblance.
Yeah, I don't even read Homestuck.
Wearing a cape like that.
Yeah, so,
Sunlight.
so the girl finished, and she turns to you and goes, there's a monster in our house. And she points behind her to this building behind her, which is a tall brick row of houses that has seen better days. Its windows are dark. It's got a gated portico and on the ground floor, and the rusty gate is slightly ajar. The houses on either side of it are abandoned, and the windows are boarded shut. To give you guys an idea what the house looks like, it's a little something like this.
The monster alcoholism.
So that gate,
Four-story house.
yeah, that gate is bent open and rusty and open, and it's seen a lot of better days. It's got windows boarded up and darkness about it.
Little kids, where are your parents at?
They're. She tries to stay strong to talk to you, and she says, they're in the house. I think the monster got them.
What kind of beast are you dealing with?
I don't know. We've heard the terrible howls before. Our parents, they keep it in the basement. But
Oh, family pet. Okay.
You kept it in your house.
Yes, they said it was the only way to protect the village, and Walter's still inside.
Hold on. Who's Walter?
He's our baby brother.
There's another child. He hears that. He turns towards the house. He starts walking. He's going in.
Oh, wow. What do you think, sis? Should we help the dwarf?
Can I make a history check for the general area?
Sure. Roll it. You know nothing of this area.
That's saying something.
Damn.
Yeah.
Way to blow the rolls, dude.
I don't know about you guys, but this whole scenario makes me very uncomfortable.
And last night didn't?
Wow.
Wow.
Go on, get your tight little ass in there. Let's go get out.
The girl.
Yeah, all you hear from Everin is just a. When he's like, what? And last night wasn't?
The girl looks hopeful as she goes, "You'll help us. You'll save Walter and our parents. Are you sure you can defeat the great monster?"
I can't promise we're gonna save anyone, but we'll take a look.
Don't worry, lass.
But you don't think you can do
Who's
it?
Walter?
He pulls his right axe out, and we'll bring reckoning. He pulls his left axe out.
She looks happy and excited. She just, I don't know what we would do.
Who was Walter?
What was that?
I don't know, something about being a little bitter.
And
How little are we talking? Are we talking?
Hey, brother.
She turns to you guys and says, I'm Rose, and this is sorry, she says, I'm Rosvalda,
And Yarn,
And
no
this
eating
is-
the kid, okay?
and this is Thornabolt. And are you sure you'll help us? We really need it.
Well, like I
What's
said,
the
I'm not gonna
name?
say we're gonna help, but we'll take a look at it.
You
I
heard
play
the
like
man.
a-
Move, Squirts. Verena walks in.
All right, so you don't want to. All right.
Well, I'll follow Verena.
All right, so the
I'm walking right
entrance
next to
is right by you guys, right there. You guys should be able to
I'm
see
standing at
the gate right there.
I'm standing at the doorway,
Right here?
sort of
Yeah.
peering in.
So yeah, that's the metal gate that's there, and so there's the wrought iron gate with hinges on one side and lock on the other. Fills the archway of this large stone portico. The gate is unlocked, and its rusty hinges shriek every time the gate is slid open. There's oil lamps that hang from the ceiling by chains, flanking a set of oaken doors that open into the gray foyer. And which is where you're standing now.
Do the lamps still have oil in them?
Take a look around. Yes, they seem to still have oil and could be lit.
It does.
Yeah.
Which side is the lock on that gate?
The lock is on the inside, like you would normally lock a house. Or do you mean right or left?
Is there a key sticking on it?
No.
Don't we have someone who breaks into things?
But it's unlocked.
Could have
It's
sworn.
open.
It's open.
I'm just
It's
opening
open,
Oh,
so
okay.
why would you need me to break into an open lock?
My only thought is, never mind.
Test.
Getting locked in here after the
Yeah.
children lock us in.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Evan, this is your test.
Why
Break
would
into
they
this
do
place.
that? Innocent children.
Push the door open.
Wow, you're
There is
good.
no innocence.
You're so fast. We didn't even see you unlock the gate. Yeah,
didn't even
I'm
need
so
tools.
fast.
He did it before we came.
Yeah, the children. I mean, you sit there and you can see Verena and Libra. You can tell how close these siblings are. Like they are the only things that are important to each other, and you guys can recognize that familiar feeling between them.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yep.
So, in front of you is large oaken doors, Melody, that are currently closed.
And they're currently being opened.
So you
Didn't
open
even knock
the
those.
oaken doors.
Are
I
you gonna
do,
need
sir.
to resize our characters?
No, there's no squares. So just move how you want to move. So you
Okay.
push through into this lovely foyer, and on the side there are large shields hanging on the wall, with a nice coat of arms about them, flanked by framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats looking all official and special. And in front of you are mahogany-framed double doors, with panes of stained glass with the images of a windmill over a hill on them.
Hey guys, I think someone should stay at the gate here.
I vote. I vote Marvin stay behind.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Can I take
Yeah.
one of the?
Carrick's
I
gonna
got no
walk over to
problem.
Marvin and give him a pat on the shoulder and say, "If you need any help, just yell. I'll come running."
You got it. If you need any help, just yell.
I'll come. I'll close
And I'll
you in,
stay
just
right
come
here.
running.
If we need any help, run the other way.
Go get help. Yes, you can.
Investigate for the door.
Oh, it's just large oaken wooden doors with stained glass of a nice image of a windmill on it. Over a hill.
That
I
is
assume
an
you want to
ugly
check for
family.
traps.
Look at that.
They all look very stern-faced.
What race were they?
They seem to be human.
Okay.
Very pale, though.
I've got a bad feeling about the house, but let's look into it.
Oh, out of character. This house is fucking.
Do the
evil as hell.
doors open inward or outward?
They open outward to reveal the main hall.
into the room we're all clustered in?
So do you want to pull the doors open?
Slowly, just one door though.
That's the thing, they are connected, that in the fact that once you start pulling one, the second one starts going
Okay.
open. You can
They have an
only...
internal mechanism that opens them both at the same
Yeah,
time.
it seems that they're connected to some type of pulley system.
These Barovia
And you hear the creak as these large, beautiful doors open up into this very elegant main hall.
Can I take one of the lanterns?
You,
Preferably one with a
sh-
lot of oil.
you surely can. As you enter the main...
Oh, go ahead. Describe.
Alright, so as you enter the main hall, you realize it's basically the size of the whole... This is the width of the main house. And you're immediately greeted by a black marble fireplace to your left, and a red marble staircase to your right. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a very large, elegant longsword, with a windmill cameo worked into its hilt. The wooden paneled walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs, looking like a very nice woodsy decoration.
Knowledge Arcana.
On what?
The ornate decorations. The
Uh,
fireplace.
No. You only make an Arcana check if there's something you want to investigate specifically about magic. You can investigate the walls and stuff, but you gotta tell me what you're looking for. You can't just be like, "Is it magical?" You don't see any magic runes on it.
Well, I've never had to use an Arcana check before, so
Yeah,
now
basically, keep it in your pants unless you have a
it's
suspicion that it's magical. Like if you see weird symbols, that's something you can do an Arcana check on to see if it has, if it's arcane symbols. You can do an Arcana check on it if you believe that an object, to check if an object's important to a magical ritual or things like that.
Carrick looks at the carving, looks generally disgusted, and then examines the sword on the wall. Not
Give me
touching
a
it.
perception check.
Yeah. Perception.
I don't know what. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a very nice design of satyrs and fairies and stuff dancing around vines.
Hey.
What do you want to look at next? You said the fireplace?
He was looking at the sword first.
It is a large, elegant, long sword. Seemed to be it looks like it can definitely be used as a good weapon, but it looks more like one of those noble swords someone makes for a high lord more than a warrior sword.
Oh, it's for show.
But no, it can definitely do some damage. You can recognize good craftsmanship. It just seems that it's made to look pretty as well.
Are these here?
What's that?
He gives a bit of a...
Here, are they doors?
Yeah, the white squares are doors.
Gives a bit of a soft whistle looking at this, and then says, "Hey, Libra, you use swords, don't you?"
Yeah, I use a saber.
Make an exception. This looks like it could be decent piece of work. It's a bit showy, but all the same. He's not going to touch it, though. He has no interest in swords.
I'm pretty good with my saber.
Hi.
Are these doors, Desu?
All white
Yes,
squares are
they are.
doors.
Right. Did we want to check the basement?
I think that would be
from
not so
my
good idea, but an idea to learn what we're up against, perhaps.
And I'm assuming all the doors are closed.
Yeah, they would be. I would show you if they were open.
Okay. And...
Well, if there's a monster in the basement,
oh, they said they normally keep it in the basement.
I'd feel better if I knew it wasn't sneaking up behind me. If we confront it first,
Don't worry,
clear out
I'm
this
behind
floor.
you.
Behind us.
I agree with name again.
If we were
Fair
to
enough.
leave
Fair enough.
loose downstairs and then go upstairs, I think we should explore this floor first.
Yes, I agree completely.
We should look in every possible spot. There could be a child's life in danger.
You're just hungry, aren't you?
I didn't take any bread or cheese with me. The baby is safe.
Okay.
No
Making sure.
condiments.
So
you don't know about his child eating out of character. I don't
It doesn't
think.
even
I don't
sound
think
like they
told anybody.
resorted to cannibalism. Like that was their
I-
first option.
they were
I
just
don't know
forced
if
to
they
do
were-
anything.
Much
I
more
don't know if I was
headcanon.
capable of
Like,
filling them up all the way last
He
night.
just said
making
he
sure.
has bread with him, so the children are safe. If he didn't have bread currently on him, he would eat children.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, it's like you don't eat elf because, a couple hours later you're hungry again. It's a very lean meat.
They got a lot of empty calories.
that's what. No, you don't eat Chinese. You get hungry an hour later.
There aren't any. Well,
I'm
then
sure
again,
you
there
would
are.
know about the
The
Asian,
shoe.
Take it
right?
back.
How do they taste?
The shoe.
Kind of leathery. I mean,
Every time you eat a Chinese baby, you get better at math. Everybody knows this.
I've eaten its brain, I've absorbed its power and knowledge.
Okay.
I've eaten its heart, I've absorbed its courage.
I eat his liver. I just like liver.
So,
I can drink more.
Everin,
Yeah.
I eat
Turns his head over
just
to-
like liver.
is there
It makes you
any?
think like Dwight Schrute. I have
Is it
strength
safe
of
in
a full-grown
here?
man.
Did
I
you
need
check
young
to see if
baby.
we can open these doors up, or because I'm telling you, I'm a little suspicious. Those kids touched me in a bad place.
Well, I don't know about the bad place, but I feel suspicious like you do.
We
Are
should
they doing
investigate
anything, by the
every
way?
room very thoroughly.
But I'd like to, I guess, investigate any door that we would want to go through first, or all of them.
Alright,
Well,
what's
check
your
this
The
passive
out.
one right in front of
investigation?
you is the.
What's your passive investigation?
18.
Is your passive?
Because I have expertise in it.
Okay. And to answer your question, Marvin, they seem to be watching in great curiosity and a bit of fear. The boy still is hugging his doll very tightly, and she's trying to keep him calm. And they're kind of smiling a bit. She's trying to reassure him that the strong people are going to come and save Walter, and everything's going to be okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So you take a quick glance. All the doors
Hey,
seem to be normal, nice doors. They're very elegant, made of mahogany, and have golden knobs. None seem to be locked. None even have a lock hole on them.
All of them look that nice.
Yes, they're all very nice. With the exception of
Yeah.
the one in front of Libra, looks slightly less nice.
That's
Can
probably
we-
the door to the basement. I say we use that one.
Okay, I could get in.
Alright,
Can we
so
steal
give me
the
an
knob?
athletics
Open
check.
Yeah.
It has a knob, Lee.
I know.
A knob.
I'm feeling dramatic.
Athletics.
Well, no.
I'm just
Curious, if they're
there's
made
no
out of
point in wasting the time to turn the knob. Yeah, I'm at the desk. So.
There's kids at
I'm
risk.
slow, you know that. Yes, there's children at risk.
Alright, you immediately just boom and you break the door down with your boot, and it slides right on in to reveal a cloakroom, which has several black
Was
cloaks
a monster in here.
hanging from the hooks on the walls, and a large black top hat sits in the middle shelf.
Carrig taps Lee on the back and says, "Oh, I sure terrified the headgear there. Good job."
No, if it was a monster in there, we can close the door back if we needed to.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think
Use
about that.
the knob.
I'm gonna look in these windows if I can.
You
They
did
are
have notes
boarded
where you
up.
come
Do you
from,
want
don't
to
you?
try to remove the wooden nails?
There are no doors in the woods. What are you talking about?
Does it look freshly boarded up? Can I investigate that?
Yeah, you can do an
Or is it just
investigation.
Oh, I don't have my active investigations up. Oh. Which one is it using? Active
Investigation. Yeah, just roll investigation. Oh wait, you have the feet of the thing.
No.
So you should
So,
just
Desu,
normal
what is-
investigation. You don't
Okay,
need
with my-
active because you don't have the feet. That was
Okay.
your other character. What was that, Ulrich?
Oh, okay,
He's
you're
super
just taking care of
investigative.
Marvin right now.
Yeah, he's trying. He
Okay,
went
well,
in.
you'll come back to us once you're
Yeah.
done out with him out there.
Yeah. So
Put
it
that on
seems
magnifying
that
glass
the
with some
windows were
silicone
boarded
stuff.
up just recently,
Okay.
as if
Um.
and the kids see you doing this, and the girl goes, "We had to protect the house from the mist." And looking back, you see that the mist that was covering you guys in the woods is creeping towards the town.
What's the mist?
It,
I'm asking you that.
We have to hide from it nightly, or it takes us. It comes every few months.
It just people go missing?
They go into the mist, and then we hear screams sometimes, or we hear nothing.
Does this happen at night, or is this something we should be worried about right at this moment?
Our house is protected from the mist, don't worry.
How is it protected?
We've sealed the windows, and our parents say that's what the monster helps with.
So I shouldn't unboard these windows.
No, it keeps the house safe. You should go in and help your
Right.
friends. Maybe you can
Yes,
find
go
Walter
into
sooner.
the house.
Well, I have to make sure that everything's safe out here with you guys. I can't let anything happen to you.
Oh, okay.
Would you like a song?
Yes, we would. Maybe it'll. And she tries to like cheer up her brother. Come on, Thorn. The nice man will play you a song.
I'm gonna
Pulls
play a
out the
nice little
bongos.
jaunty tune on the pan flute.
All right. Give me a performance check.
Oh, okay. Go, guys. First one.
Let's see how. You play pretty well, and it seems to cheer up the little boy a bit. All right. So, what do you want?
Or you
to
like you're sitting in the middle of
Everin?
this creepy ass fucking town.
Hmm?
And flute.
My passive is 18.
Yeah, so I told you, yeah, all the doors, mahogany, gold handles, none locked. Besides the one
Don't seem
that...
like they have any traps.
Nope, besides the one that Lieber kicked down.
I'm telling them, like, as of right now, I really don't see anything special about them.
Sounds
They're
good to
all
me.
unlocked, so...
I guess
Alright,
we
we
just
should have Greg open them.
Oh, hey, I can do that. He turns around and opens the store without another word.
Alright, you spin the golden handle, and you open up the nice door, and you reveal a quite an interesting room. So, the this oak-paneled room looks to be something like a trophy or hunter's den for an accomplished nobleman. Mounted above the black fireplace are stag heads, and they're positioned at the outskirts of the room are 3 large stuffed black wolves.
These ones come alive.
2 padded chairs draped in animal furs face the fire, with an oak table between them supporting a cask of wine, 2 carved wooden goblets, a pipe rack, and a candelabrum. A chandelier hangs above the cloth-covered table, surrounded by 4 chairs. 2 cabinets stand against the wall. The east cabinet sports a lock that can be picked with. Sorry, as I read. I have little marks in the book where I should stop reading, and I didn't notice that one.
Hey, Everin.
Yeah.
So when you say cask, how big are we talking?
Which cask?
Of wine.
It's an average size. Pretty small. I mean, like a home use cask.
Hey, give me 2 seconds, guys.
I'm gonna step into the room and I'm gonna pick up the cask of wine and examine it.
Alright, it seems to be of a good vintage. If your winery knowledge.
Okay, back.
I got some knowledge on booze. I am a dwarf, but
You do
wine
not
isn't-
recognize the vinery. It is labeled to be from the Wizard of Wine Vineyard, Barovia. And
Yeah, sure.
bottle design stuff, it looks pretty good.
And he's going to look at it, and the thought crosses his mind, but he shakes his head and puts it back down and says, "Couldn't be right." And he turns out, walks towards the door, looks at the stuffed wolf there, and goes, "Yeah, fine little beastie you are too." He chuckles and steps out and says,
Give me a perception check.
"Listen." I fucking knew it.
You could have swore you heard a quick growl as you said that, but the stuffed wolf didn't move.
He looks at it and then shakes his head and says,
That's what?
You might
he's
kind of.
muttering to himself.
Oh, yeah.
No, he's muttering to himself as he walks out.
As he says,
And he, he's just muttering like, "This fucking bloody town's going crazy." And steps out and says, "Hey, there's nothing in there. A few stuff, stags, some wolves stuffed around the room. I find bit of wine in there too. But beyond that, there is nothing. No door down." And as he steps out, he closes the door behind him. He's very polite dwarf. He wasn't raised in a barn. He was raised in the Arctic.
In a
Okay,
mountain.
well, check next room.
Well,
He walks over
to you,
here.
yeah, there's nothing in there.
He walks over here and he pops this door open.
Alright.
I'm gonna open this door back up and go in.
You
Just to
jiggle the
investigate
handle
further.
and it does not open.
What?
I look to, Carrig, is it?
Yeah.
Like, did you lock this door?
I locked it with the keys I have for the... I'm going Russian. For the keys I got for the building.
So I'll take that sarcasm as a no.
And that's why I
No.
kick doors in.
Alright, I'll see if I can... Can I see whether the door is locked?
There's no lock. There's not even a keyhole.
I try and put a little more muscle into it, I guess you can say.
Alright, you can roll an athletics check.
Carrig also makes some great coffee.
Well, okay.
You already
I
missed
put a lot of
that
oomph
joke.
into the door.
You go, and you hear the door buckle a bit, but you end up putting a nice big crack in the front of the door, but not all the way through that you could see through, but you've just knocked off shavings and you get some splinters in your shoulder.
You got fucked on that critical. You got nothing out of it.
I look to the others and tell them, don't close any doors behind you.
Did you hear that, Carrick?
Alright, I get it. And he steps into this room and looks around.
Alright, so you enter what seems to be a dining room. At the centerpiece of this room is a large wood-paneled dining table that is carved perfect mahogany. They really like mahogany in this house.
Nice
And
wood.
it's
nice to
surrounded
work with.
by 8
black, yes,
high-back
it's scary.
chairs with sculpted armrest and cushioned backings. The seats are cushioned and raised. A crystal chandelier hangs over the table itself, which is covered by a resplendent silverware and crystalware polished setup that looks absolutely amazing. You think, you've never seen this much money sitting on a dining room while no one was there. Mounted above the marble fireplace in this room is a mahogany framed painting of just a hill covered in pine trees going as far as the eye can see. The wall paneling in this room is carved with elegant images of deer among the trees. Red silk drapes. There's red silk drapes that cover the windows from the inside, and the tapestry is depicting the hunting dogs chasing down and horse-mounted nobles chasing down wolves. And these hang from iron rods bolted to the south wall.
What did you say was
I
on the
peek
table?
behind the drapes.
Crystal and
Tapestry.
silverware, like crystal glasses, elegant silverware and plates.
Like valuable?
Very valuable.
I pocket a couple.
Alright.
Slyly, that no one sees.
Sleight of hand.
I have a question for these kids also.
Wow.
Yep. What do you want to ask, Marvin?
It looks like there's more on the table.
Everyone steals the silverware.
As I'm just kind of walking by up to the drapes. Like 1 or 2 or 3.
What's that, Marvin?
The
Or
whole
4
table.
or 5.
Okay.
Or the whole table.
How does boarding
Just
up
some
the
of the
windows
downtown
keep the mist
spoons.
out? Wouldn't the windows themselves keep mist out?
It's special wood that our fathers gathered, that keeps the magical mist out. It's special
But
mahogany from
wouldn't-
the Hidden Vale.
Wouldn't the glass keep the mist out?
It's been known to penetrate before. We've never seen it come in the house so long as the wood's been there, so we don't doubt.
How long has this kind of stuff been happening?
For as long, Mommy and Daddy told us these stories for years. We haven't seen the mist though in quite some time. It usually rests outside of town and doesn't come inside. But just this morning, Papa and Mama said that the mist was coming. and we had to protect the house. But then the monster got loose and we ran, as they told us, and you guys arrived.
Do you know anything about this monster?
Mommy and Daddy never showed it to us. It's just... it howls and screeches at night, and we were never allowed to see it, but Papa and Mama just said it'll be better for all of us. That they need it, and
Okay.
we weren't allowed to disturb them.
Yes,
Right.
the howls are the monster that's protecting our house children. Never investigate Mommy and Daddy's bedroom when the
Yep.
howls are happening.
So
I really hope that's how this went out.
Everin just kind of slides by the room, and his hand just slips across the table. Knives, forks, crystal chalice, all just kind of vanish. But he nicely repositions them all, so it's kind of like, if you spread them out more, it still looks like the same area is covered.
That's just simple.
How high is that crystal chandelier?
It rests
You got a
about,
bag of holding?
about on the first 10 feet above your head.
Never mind.
So bad. You stuff it under your shirt. You sneak out with it.
I wasn't gonna steal the whole thing. I just wanted a few pieces.
I like in my mind you stole the whole thing. Just carrying me back. Hey, what's that? Nothing. Okay.
And mind you, so far every room you've walked into is unlit. The fireplaces are unlit, and there are oil lamps, but they are all unlit. The reason it hasn't really affected all of you is all of you have dark vision, pretty much. So you guys have been able to see
Humans?
but you've been able to easily tell that the rooms have been dark and
Humans?
light. Oh yeah, your Melody is human. So yeah,
Mansos Libra.
Libra.
you're only seeing
I'm
about
human too.
5-10 feet in front of you at any given time. But most of these rooms have been small. But yes, it's an unlit. Does someone want to light a lantern or anything? I totally forgot to mention this.
Oh yeah. Let's light some stuff as we go.
Yeah, I didn't know it was dark, so.
Yeah,
yep,
it-
that works.
Do any of us really need to light it up?
And there
Any of us do
are
that?
fireplaces in our
Yes.
rooms.
Yes.
They were just talking about
Okay.
that.
I can see in the dark.
Libra and Verena are human.
We're human.
Isn't
Oh, I thought they were. I thought Libra at
isn't
least
Marvin
was
Bay human?
Yes.
But
I'm
Marvin
human
Bay's
too.
outside.
Yeah. That's how
Well, I'm
chilling.
just saying.
I for some reason I
It's like-
thought Libra and Verena were half elves.
Half of the group is
Oh, we're
human.
Yeah.
You're like,
For some
oh,
reason I
who's
had you all
human in
around.
this group?
Wait. I want to cast
thought-
red on the fireplace.
You want to do what on a what?
There's a fireplace in this room?
Yes, right there. Right there.
Can I cast prestidigitation to light a fire in there?
You can cast it, but it won't stay up for long. It would be recommended to actually light it.
If you
Just
pour
want
some
the
lamp
senses.
oil on the wood first, digitation will work just fine.
Sounds like a great idea.
You say a few fancy words and hocus pocus focus and the I almost said campfire. Fireplace lights up and roars with the flames as the smoke shoots up the chimney and lights up this elegant dining hall. As you see, the black marble of the fireplace shimmers in the flames, and you can better appreciate all of these shiny objects in the room.
Is there anything behind the drapes here, or
Yeah, we were looking at the
No, that
tapestry.
is just the tapestry depicting the hunting dogs and the nobles hunting the evil wolves.
alright?
The evil blacks like we're in the other room.
Yes.
Gary's gonna look at it and go, hey, those creatures look. There's 3 of them stuffed in the other room. That's why they look so familiar. There we
He's
go.
a genius, Craig.
Yeah. He's not so good with reading, but this is pictures. He can do pictures.
You can do shapes.
So that door is
Colors?
closed.
Well, shapes,
You guys never opened that door, Verena. It's just that you've seen both sides of it. So do you want to try to open that door, or do you want to go out and around?
Yes.
All right, yeah, you open the door fine. Just wanted to ask because you kind of just ran through a closed door.
Sorry, thought it had been opened. So this
No,
one?
the door's off. It's
Yeah. Alright, so now you want to
I
check
heard
out...
a door open.
So yeah, and you
Yes,
look
this one.
around and there's Verena just coming around like, haha, the doors connect. Alright, so you want to look at, that is a, this door actually isn't as nice. It's actually almost as bad, it's almost around the same tier as the coat room door.
Ooh, basement room.
Get to your room.
No, don't. No. Let the dwarf go through that one first.
As Verena is scooted off to the side. Okay, Carrick.
Alright.
Are there any silver knives on the table?
No.
Not as many as there were.
They're all gone now.
There's no silver.
All the silver knives are gone now.
We're looking for Walter. The silver knives in your pockets.
We need to get paid somehow. Children don't have money.
Hey, Kragan.
You don't know that. We haven't shaken yet.
Alright, so, who wants to try to open the door?
Kragan.
Yeah, I'll open it.
Yeah. Got a
Cregan?
door for you
Who
to
the hell's
open.
Cregan?
Unless you guys want me. That's how you say
Cregan?
it,
Krieger's
right?
here too.
Carrick.
Kerrigan.
Carrick.
Kerrigan?
Kitty is
Carrick.
goes up to the door.
Kieran?
Alright.
Goes to the
Make my
door.
coffee.
So what are you doing,
And he
Carrick?
Kieran.
He's gonna pop the door open, push or pull, however it goes.
Alright, yeah, you spin the door handle and you open it up.
Oh,
To
yep, that's a dangerous room right there.
to reveal what seems to be
Oh,
a kitchen. It's very tidy. There's dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on shelves.
Looks
There's
like a
a
toilet in the kitchen.
There's a nice
Yeah,
work
it looks like a
table
bathroom.
that has a cutting board and rolling pin on top of it, which is over there on the right. And then there's a stone dome-shaped oven that stands on the east wall, which is what you think looks like a toilet bowl. It is it's bent iron stovetop connects to a hole in the ceiling.
Carrick is gonna step in, let somebody else come with him, and just wait by the. This is a door over here, right?
That is.
Or is that a window?
It is a door.
And he's gonna sort of gesture Everin to come in behind him. And
Someone open
Verena,
up
if
a
she wants to come
window.
too. And he's gonna like open that door as well.
I want to start looking around on the tables and stuff like that. Just looking for traps or
Alright.
anything that might be useful.
Nothing really
Might
jumps
be
out at you.
expensive.
The most entertaining thing there is the rolling pin. As Carrick opens up the door and finds a well-stocked pantry filled with sacks of food, flour, like vegetables,
Children.
potatoes, flour, dead babies. No dead babies.
Not
Well,
this
if we
time.
need food, we can always come back to here.
And
Where's the basement door?
Verena, right behind-
thinking.
right behind you, you notice a small little slide door on the wall. And it's about 2 feet wide, and yeah, it's a nice little wooden slider.
Oh, pocket
Nice.
book.
Slide it open.
Now, why are we looking for the basement when we should... Baby.
It looks to be up a wooden. It goes up a wooden column, and you kind of put two and two together and pretty much figure out this is what those fancy
Dumbwaiter.
people have. It's a dumbwaiter. And you find a on the wall inside of it. You find a tiny brass bell that's attached to wires that go up.
There's no basement.
That's what I'm saying. Why would they tell us that there's a basement if there's no basement?
We
That's
should
it.
probably be getting out of here.
Desu, would I be able to roll something to see, like, just by my experience, kind of like breaking into houses, like where about the basement doorway should be?
No, not enough architecture here because every house is different enough. You notice the staircase does only go up on your right, so maybe it's a weird house where you have to go to the second floor and there's like a separate staircase in the back of the house on the second floor that goes immediately down through one of these walls. That's plausible because you map it out on your head and you can give me a insight check. You pretty much figure out and do some quick mapping in your head. You do notice this big wall
Gap
over
here.
here. Yeah. So you're thinking maybe there's a stairway upstairs that goes through that wall because there are no entrances to it on this side.
I told them that the only stairway that there might be, and I point over to here, is coming down from the second floor and down that cavity there, because that's just like a big spot of nothing comparing this room to the dining hall.
Well, at least we know there's nothing behind us. I guess we should just go up.
Hey, he's gonna turn and look at everyone. Where's Yarn?
I'm gonna take some food.
What kind of food?
Babies in the pantry.
The babies.
Are there dried meats or anything like that?
No dried meats. It's mainly foodstuffs, like ingredients mainly, and then some like I said, potatoes, mushrooms, head of cabbage.
He's taking some seasoning for rations.
Fine cheeses.
No fine cheese.
He's gonna make a baby out of
That's
all
in the wine
vegetables he
cellar.
finds.
I'll take. Is there salt?
Yes, there's a big like 5-pound bag of salt.
All right. Yeah. No, I'll take a 5-pound bag of salt, and I'll take what can be eaten without being cooked first.
So potato,
You need cabbage real quick.
Potato.
cabbage.
And I'll take a couple potatoes.
Cabbage would be
I'll
better
take
than a potato.
cabbage.
Yeah, potato.
Yeah, actually, I'll take the cabbage. I'll take the cabbage, and I'll take the salt.
All right, you're gonna salt some cabbage.
He's walking out with
Delicious.
a bag of salt, just put it on the cabbage. He holds it in his face, takes a huge bite, we're just staring at him.
He's sitting there. He like licked a piece of cabbage and dips it in the salt and eats it.
Oh,
Oh.
that's just too much salt. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like salt on my food, but damn, that's a lot of salt.
He's salty.
Well,
What can I say? He is a salty man.
Oh, is that what
You
you're
know it.
saying, if you like it salty?
You want to find out?
Risky are we? Alright, he's going
Risky
to.
business.
He's gonna look to Libra. Libra, go check up on Marvin and meet us upstairs.
I'm gonna walk around the house, actually.
All right,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
try this door again.
all right. It is still closed. It still
Okay.
has your shoulder
Yeah, I'll
prints
check
in
the
it.
upstairs. You guys gonna hang out down here? I'll check upstairs.
Can I'd like to put my
No,
ear
no,
up against
go
it and
look
see
for
if I
go
hear
check
anything
for
in it.
Martin.
All right, you can roll a perception
Martin.
check.
You want me to go look for Martin?
Do-do-do-do.
Just go check up on him in the
Okay.
kids. Make sure nothing's happened to him.
I
You-
go out here to check for Marvin.
The kids look at you. Did you find Walter yet? Our baby brother
No,
needs
we're
your
still
help.
looking.
His
Hey,
nursery is on the
Marvin's
3rd
fine.
floor. Yeah,
Hey,
he
Ed?
he went around the
I
house.
said Marvin's not. Marvin went around the house.
Yeah, he said he'd be right back.
Virna, your bloody sister.
Slow.
What about my sister?
Please run upstairs.
Come running up here.
All right,
You're
so
a slowpoke.
are you guys stopping at the 2nd floor?
Nope,
The
nope,
staircase.
I go up the stairs.
The staircase spirals all the way up to the 3rd floor, so you get stopped at the 2nd floor.
Yes, we're
All
gonna
right, cool.
go slowly.
Hey,
Take it
the
easy.
kid
Slow
said
ride.
their baby brother is on the 3rd floor.
Right?
If one of us should go up there, maybe.
I'll
rest-
scout on ahead. I'm gonna go up the
Okay.
third floor. But I'm gonna stay at the top of the stairs and sort of peek out.
And
And that's how Carrick died.
So now you're on the 2nd floor. So you said, Carrick, you want to go take a quick peek at the 3rd floor?
Yeah, he's climbing the stairs up and just looking at the.
You take a quick
there's
peek and you-
foyer or-
You see a small hallway with a large black metal suit of armor standing in it with a large axe in its hands.
Well, that's fucking ominous, ain't it? Now he's gonna come back down the stairs. Wait, I look up there. I don't see anything but the suit of armor.
Well, yeah, it's a very small room. You'd have to enter the hallway to look up and down it.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like that's the only thing on the 3rd floor.
No, that's the only thing you see. It's a very thin hallway, and he's standing in the middle of it.
Okay.
Aaron, what are you standing in front of? Is that another farce?
Yeah,
He's gonna
so
come back downstairs and say, It looks like there's a lot
Yeah, it
more
is.
to look around up there.
Alright,
I think
so...
you have to make a decision now.
Alright, anyway, so on the 6th floor, before you do that, is, you arrive in this open hallway. Hanging above, another fireplace is a, framed portrait of, what you recognize as the two kids, a bit younger, and a man and a woman. And, cradled in the, man's arms is a swaddled baby, which, yeah, it's an interesting, picture. There are standing suits of armor that flank the wooden doors of this floor. Clutching a spear, and its visors are shaped like wolves' heads. The doors, the walls on this floor are carved with dancing ewes, like little kids. 2 Utes. The red marble staircase here
Thanks, Vinny.
continues all the way up to the 3rd floor, but you feel a cold draft coming down from it.
I thought you said ewes for a minute, like
The 2
That's what I heard,
Utes.
too.
lady sheep.
No, there are Utes.
Lady sheep. Utes.
There are 2 Utes. There are dancing Utes on the walls.
What are Utes?
It's my cousin Vinny joke. Youths,
You know,
kids.
young people. Utes,
Oh, okay.
Utes.
There are 2 Utes. 2 what? 2 Utes.
So, you said there's do these armor look similar to the one upstairs?
No, these have wolf heads and are holding
Okay, I want to make sure that
spears.
they were different.
They are made of black
and-
metal though as well, but they have a wolf head, visor and everything. And they're down and they're holding big spears.
Do their heads look similar to the wolves I saw downstairs?
Yes, they seem to be carved in that fashion.
So this armor right here,
Mm-hmm.
what I'm standing in front of, I'm gonna lift the visor up and look at it.
Do you see a stick inside? It seems they're holding on they're on just a simple wooden mannequin. Just a stick up,
Can
2
I-
sticks down.
Can I examine this?
I'm gonna check this door out.
It's a nice wooden door, mahogany as well.
Is it locked or investigation?
No locks on them. None of these doors have locks yet.
Yeah.
I motion to Libra that I'm gonna open this door up.
Alright, you
And
open
the
it
And I
up.
am right behind you, buddy.
So
Thank you on the ass.
here's a little bit of a question that my girlfriend wants answered. I just came back. Why would there be babies in the pantry?
Why wouldn't there be
Don't worry about
babies in
it.
the tree?
Don't worry about it.
What kind of
Don't worry about
question
it.
is that?
Someone in our party likes to eat babies.
Someone in our party likes to eat
Don't
babies.
say
That's the
who.
answer. Alright, so you open up the doors and red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and a matching high black chair face the entrance of the fireplace, above which hangs a
Okay.
framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in
Oh.
corners of the room are 2 overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. A rolling wooden ladder allows you to move easily between the high shelves. Broke my keyboard a little.
Oh, I see the ladder.
I want to
Looking,
start looking through the desk and
yeah. Alright, the desk has several items on it, including an oil lamp, a jar of ink, a quill pen, a tinder box, and a letter kit containing red wax candle, 4 blank sheets of parchment, a wooden seal bearing the bearing an insignia of a windmill. Do you want? The desk seems to have a few shelves. Would you like to open them up?
I want to light up the lamp and
Alright, you shine a little light.
I'll start rifling through the drawers carefully. Like
You slowly open the first drawer, and it contains an old iron key.
pick that up and pocket it.
Alright. The second drawer is
That's
empty.
why Everett's my friend.
The second door is empty, besides that of a old rusty letter opener.
That ain't match. We'll take it.
So whenever we need to
rusty
find
water.
something, we need to hold Everett by his ankles and shake him. Whatever we
Basically.
need will fall out.
We'll
I'm
get
not a
something.
Kender,
Silverware,
okay?
goblets,
I am
iron
not a
keys.
Kender.
You're pretty close to a Kender. I mean,
Stop acting like one then.
Hey,
Oh,
it's
no,
a
no,
key.
don't
He's
stop.
unlock
I-
things.
We want that stuff.
I know. So I'm standing up here. Can I examine these suits of armor in any sort of detail?
sure, you can give me an investigation. Do you have any history in forging and blacksmithing?
Yes, actually, I'm a trained blacksmith.
Perfect.
All right, so
Dwarves.
you said investigation, right?
Correct.
They're always blacksmiths.
Just wanted to make sure. It was
Yes.
that
You
or
met one
brew-
that wasn't?
it
Alright,
was
so
either
you,
that or bruising.
you believe them to be made of probably some type of iron, but somehow dyed black, or very well painted. They seem to be of good sorts, but they seem to have a few of their hinges and stuff welded and sealed, so they stand in place now, and they couldn't really be used for fighting anymore. They're more of decorative pieces.
That's a bloody shit.
Is there any more? Was those just the 2 drawers in the desk?
Correct.
And bookshelves,
I want to start looking through the bookshelves.
which you'd figure our mage would be all about checking those books out.
There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of books around here. You just skim through the titles. One is The Art of War, the other is The History of Weeded Plants, The Best Windmills in the World,
What's with these people in windmills?
Alrin's Guide to the Alchemical Process, The Great Book of the Philosopher's Stone. A lot of the subjects seem to be focused around war, history, and alchemy. You also
I pull
find
out one of the alchemist books and I kind of toss it to Yarn.
Alright. You also find a small black leather-bound book called Doria Poetry.
I'm
It's
gonna
kind- I'm
lean real
guessing
close
stands
to
out.
Carrick
Yeah.
and slide my arm past him and then open the door in front
Is
of
it
him
like-
and push it open.
I
Down
was
low,
hoping you were gonna say
or is
push
it like
me in.
up high? This way?
It is all the way on the highest shelf.
Lean in real close.
You
I
need-
go close up against his back.
Alright, I'll get the ladder over there.
You need to get on the ladder to reach it. And everybody just pause for a second. Give me an acrobatics check, Ulrich.
Okay.
Not me.
As you get on the ladder, it immediately flies across the room as I shoot my bit off my arm. Again, slamming itself against this door. And luckily, with your dexterous feet
This
and
door?
arms, no, this wall, you hold
Oh,
on
the wall,
tight.
okay.
You believe that if you didn't hold on tight enough, you would have went flying right out that window.
I'm guessing that was kind of loud though, like a
Yeah,
slam,
it just-
and
hear that?
what?
Yeah, everyone in the room, everyone on the floor would have heard that ladder slam against that wall. But it seems to have stopped moving. It's odd. You start to question where that came from. Maybe you just put too much weight on it?
You guys okay in there?
I guess I'll try and
leaned all the way across the dwarf with my arm, my hand on the door,
Are you guys okay?
Rogues are supposed to be quiet.
Yeah, I nearly went flying out the window, but I'm okay.
Okay, good.
It's
Thank God it wasn't me on there.
5.
So the room you
Are the
look
second
into,
floor windows
Brunette,
boarded up?
yes they are. All the windows are boarded up. Gossamer drapes cover the windows of this elegantly appointed hall, which has a brass-plated chandelier hanging from its ceiling. Upholstered chairs line the walls, and stained glass wall hangings depict beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing instruments. A
Beautiful
harpsichord
children's
with a bench rests in the northwest corner. Near the fireplace is a large standing harp. Perfectly seen.
Where's the harpsichord?
Alabaster figurines of
backwards.
well-dressed dancers adorn the mantelpiece.
I
That
just thought
bothers
that
me.
was piano.
It's backwards too.
Oh, well, it's too bad you're not
Let
up
me
there
know
to
when you can
correct
get
it with
back
your
to me,
bardic
Dessa.
knowledge. Yeah, what do you want to do?
I was just gonna kind of see whether the thing was spring-loaded, but kind of slowly pull it, use the shelf to slide the ladder back a little bit, so it doesn't try to send me flying out the window again, but
Yeah,
see whether it's gonna move back.
you check for any mechanisms, and there's none, and with a little bit of push, it functions just like a normal spin ladder should.
Alright, I'll pull it back over to where that poetry book was and examine the other books around it to see whether it's got like one of those like pull hidden door trap things.
It's just a music room over there.
Alright.
Okay, so I take it there's no babies here. That's all the doors, right?
I'll grip
No, there's a door right by the staircase.
Oh.
Harry heads over and pops that door open and peers in. He has to confer with the book. We're fucked.
You saw me moving the book when he said he wanted to open that door. I had to double check something.
He opened up, I knew we were screwed.
So the door screeches an extra amount as you slide it open. And you reveal two kind of off-putting beds in there. Straw-stuffed mattresses. At the foot of each bed is a footlocker. And there is a small door to your left and another one of those wooden dumbwaiter entrances to your right.
Carrie's gonna kneel at the footlocker and see, and examine it, see if it opens or not.
One's a mimic.
Alright, so you want to do... Yeah, you can give me an investigation because you look at the footlockers, you said?
Yeah.
It eats your hand.
And Ulrich, you can give me a perception check since you're looking at all those books and stuff.
I'm holding on to the ladder so it can go sliding again.
Alright, so the footlocker seems not to be trapped or anything and looks pretty shabby. And Ulrich, you find a very nice but out-of-place red-bound book. And using your knowledge of mechanisms and whatnot, you think it may be one of those red herrings. Red books where you just pull it and scuba-dooba-doo.
I call Libra to come over, and that might have found something.
I call him to go over and pull the book.
Well, I'm calling him over because I might have found something that we might possibly need him. I was like, I might have found possibly a switch to open a door.
It's right here by where you almost flew out the window.
Oh, well, pull it.
Okay, I'll pull it open.
You pull it, and you hear springs and a click, and the bookshelf slides open in pretty much like this. It pries itself open, so it's kind of standing like that. And it reveals a small room.
I'll get down off the ladder and kind of poke my head in.
Oh, that's lovely.
It seems to be filled with bookshelves packed with tomes and older books. You also... one second. You also see a heavy wooden chest with claw-iron feet standing against the south wall with its lid half closed. Sticking out of the chest is a skeleton in leather armor.
Ooh. You guys also hear me say that. I go, ooh.
And make a dex save.
Oh.
Ooh, again.
And of course,
you hear springs fling again, and the bookshelf comes slamming shut and forces you into the small room.
Okay. Gotta open the door up.
Well, it probably shoved me into there, right?
Yeah, it shoved you into the room.
The man
Okay, seeing that, I'm gonna go pull the same book that he pulled.
Nothing happens.
Well, we know how to take care of this. We start flinging the books off of the shelves. Just emptying the shelves. Like the one arm, throwing it off.
No, not knowledge.
Not knowledge!
Right.
My one weakness.
Stack it up neatly later.
Can I investigate the wall where the books were, see if there's a switch anywhere?
You surely can.
And of course, once
you take high, I'll take low.
You don't find any secret way out.
I start, I guess, browsing through the tomes and the other stuff, not leaving that for last.
Whatever for? The most inviting thing in the room.
Right.
Okay, do we got all the books off the shelf? I mean,
There's hundreds and hundreds of books. It's gonna take a while.
The room next door looks like servants' quarters, perhaps.
And what'd you
Where-
say, Ulrich? You wanted to save what for last? So what are you doing right now?
I'm leaving the
man-eating
chest with the
chest.
skeleton for last, but I'm looking through the rest of the stuff.
All right, so a bunch of
everyone
these
just got locked in here.
A bunch of these books look very old and have old leather. One even looks like it's bound with human flesh.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Okay.
Nifty.
Any titles on them?
All of them are
Delicious.
written in weird symbols. One you finally do recognize, and it's called the Priest of Osibis.
So I guess in OCDIS I'll need to roll in a history.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Inscribed in the front cover is Klaatu
Not,
Garata.
so,
You've never heard of the Priest of Osibis
Necktie?
before. And you skim through
that's
it,
saying
and
something.
it seems to reference demons, devils, and fiend summoning, and other necromantic practices.
Well, that ain't good.
I'd like to ask these kids what happened to the rest of the village.
People are just hiding inside right now. Once you go further in, the village will be much nicer. It's just the house. The people are inside. They're just not on the streets right now.
Shouldn't we ask for other people to help them?
Well, if you wish, you can go into town, but the mist is coming, and I wouldn't want you to get trapped outside of town while your friends are here.
How far away does the extra spooky mist seem?
It's closing in closer and closer by the minute at this point, so you've probably got about 100 to 200 feet. So you probably can make it
Close
to
is the nearest house?
The nearest non-abandoned house is about 150 feet away, so you might make it there before the mist gets there, but it'll be a risk.
How high is the extra spooky mist?
It's rolling in about 4 feet tall.
yeah, that could suffocate me. Getting
Um,
close. Why'd I have to play a dwarf?
I didn't realize he was that short.
okay, I think I'm
I might
gonna
be trading up for a dwarf.
Sorry,
I'm gonna run over.
That's all I found in with the books, though, Desu.
Yeah, it's the only one you recognize. The rest are written in weird symbols and languages.
All right. Well, once I
Um,
guess proper time passes for everyone else to do something from me searching, I'll look through the chest.
Alright, so, first off, Marvin, what do you want to do then?
I want to try and run over to the closest unabandoned house and knock on the door.
Alright, give me an athletics check.
Pretty far away. Nobody
You're
really wants to
supposed to
stay
stay
in
at the
there and
door,
over.
damn it.
That's how we lost Marvin in the mists.
You
That's what they call
sprint
me.
and are barely able to make it in time as you
That's how we
come
get locked in this
frantically knocking on the door, and you just hear a shrill voice yell, "Go away! You're not wanted here! Go away! We want no one!"
Occupado!
But
And you look
we
behind you
need
and the
your help.
mist is very close. You can all die!
okay, then I'll run back.
Athletics,
Dead on sprint.
you sprint and you feel the mist come towards your ankles before you reach right outside the house again, pretty much hitting the safe zone. As the mist
there's like
stops
a-
approaching about 10 feet from this house.
Must be that fancy wood on the doors.
Fancy demon magic.
Papa always
I'm
said that
going-
wood would protect us.
Alright, well, why don't we all go inside,
We can't.
out away from the mist?
We'll wait. We'll wait at the gate, and they stand into the little gateway area. We can wait here, but
Well, why don't...
we're afraid of the monster.
Trust me, nothing's gonna happen to you with our party around.
You'll move faster without us. We'll slow you down.
Little shits.
God damn it, kids. I
Well,
really
You know,
don't
they're
wanna
not
go
that
in there.
heavy. You just pick them up and toss them into the house and slam the door.
I'm not gonna do that. That's mean.
It's like a toss a kid.
Toss me.
Alright, so
It's like dwarf tossing, but more fun and lighter.
And possibly illegal.
Can I try and
Depends
persuade
on where
them?
you're at.
you surely
Okay.
can.
We can always try. And
They are not budging.
Well, why don't you stay in this bigger room here? That way I know that there's doors on either side of you instead of just an old gate.
They nod and they kind of like sit in the doorway.
Alright, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna close the door behind me, kind of forcing them into this room.
They slide back towards the portcullis room. Versus, we can't. The monster will get us. It can smell us.
There's not gonna be any problems.
Papa always
We're
said
all-
I'll protect you.
if the monster was chasing us to get out of the house, we can't go back in or it'll get us.
Fuck these guys. Hey, someone hungry?
Who wants snacks?
somebody's calling Nick downstairs. What?
Alright,
Mm.
well, I'm also, at this
Yarn.
point, I'm starting to get a little bit worried about not hearing anything from the party.
They notice there's concern on your face and say, "We'll be fine here. Go help the friends. Save Walter, please."
Okay, well, make sure this door stays open so we can hear you if you need anything.
We'll keep the door open. We'll yell out for you.
Slam!
You're clicking as they lock the door behind.
Okay.
Yes,
I guess I'll
yes.
go in.
Everything's fine as you hear the clicking of the lock. They wave at you and go save
Clunk.
Walter, and they keep the door open.
Okay.
5 men enter,
So
1
far,
man
so good.
leaves. 5 men enter,
Alright.
1 man leaves.
So Ulrich, you can investigate the chest,
Thunderdome?
and the skeleton, who is half eaten by this chest, it almost seems like, holds a parchment in his hand, sealed with a wax seal, identical to the letter you received last night.
So it looks like the chest was eating his hand.
No, his head.
Like,
his hands are out. His head is in the chest.
Is it like his head was gnawed on, or the chest just kind of slammed shut and crushed his throat?
Give me an investigation check.
I'm not touching it, mind you.
Yeah.
This is just strict observation.
The files are in the chest.
You find 3 darts are stuck into this skeleton who belonged to a human.
Wait, what?
Darts, and you believe that he fell victim to a poison dart trap. They are lodged into his armor and his rib cage, and the dart firing mechanism inside the chest doesn't seem to be working any longer. So your best guess is he was shot and he just fell forward. He opened the chest, was shot by darts, and fell forward into it.
Can I tell where the darts are coming from?
They came from inside the chest,
Hey, you already said the mechanism's not working.
but it does not appear the
Yeah.
mechanism still works. Yeah.
Appear does
Yes.
not appear to be working anymore.
Oh, you big worry wart.
Wouldn't you be worried?
To your knowledge,
Not
it does
really.
not work any longer. Your character believes it does not
Okay.
work.
No,
Well,
but
being
I've got
somewhat
my own
of
problems.
the
Yeah, get all these
paranoid
fucking
person I
bullets
am, I'm
out
going to
the way.
use my crowbar and kind of put myself off to the side and like below the lip of the chest, kind of crack it open a little bit more.
You find nothing in the chest originally, but once you get it all the way open, it's odd because you have it cracked open and you see nothing. But once it fully opens, you see 3 books bound with black leather, as well as 3 scrolls and a large scroll tube. 2 large scroll tubes.
Okay, can I see the dart mechanism?
Yes,
I want to make sure it's disabled.
it is completely disabled.
He pokes it.
Okay.
With the
I'll
skeleton.
So you right
Still-
now, yeah. So right now you got 2 black books, 3 scrolls, 3 scroll cases, and the parchment wrapped up in his left hand.
Alright, I'm gonna warily take the books and the scrolls out of the chest and kind of set them off to the side.
Okay.
Oh crap, I didn't like that.
Hey, Desu.
Yeah.
What happened with the ladder when that book got pulled
It stayed in place.
and the bookcase opened? All right, so that's not part of resetting whatever mechanism.
Oh no, might be.
Yeah, we'll reposition
wanna-
the ladder too.
So you want to bring it back to where it started behind you?
Yeah.
All right. Now, do you get off the ladder or go back on, or stay on the ladder after you reposition it?
Watch out, Libra. This thing might try to fling me out the window.
I'll be ready to catch you.
All right. So you get on the ladder.
So climb back up ladder. Yeah.
And it flings you again, and Libra, make a dex save with advantage. You're gonna try to catch your sister.
Maniacal laughter.
I'm just waiting for that.
Aw.
Fucking laugh.
With advantage.
Oh god.
She comes clunky up against him. They both fall down, and Libra's head cracks into the window. But there's a board there, so he just bashes his head against the wood after he goes through the glass pane. But he's holding Verena tight and made sure she didn't get hurt.
And she's like, "Woo, that was fun."
Let's do it again.
Hey, let's
you
see
have
the books now.
If you're all well and good playing around, can you figure out a way to get everyone out?
So you
Can
try
find everyone out.
you try the red book, and the bookcase slides open again.
Woo!
Okay, this time, I'm gonna prop myself so I'm holding that fucking door open.
All right, athletics check.
Smarter than a bookcase.
Yeah, but
We figured it out.
All right, you hold strong. Grr. That bookcase is not moving so long as you're holding it.
Sure, it's not. I'm gonna wedge some stuff. Help
Help it out. What are those 500 books you just pulled out of the bookshelf?
Exactly.
yeah, we start stacking them up.
Yeah, all right. Everin,
I
the
look
light of
at
day.
it,
To the door.
Libra
the
and
proper
Verena.
use of books as a wedge for a secret door.
I look at it,
There's only
Libra
two
and
ways to
Verena. I
use
was like, oh,
books.
seems like you two figured out the mechanism. Great. I have found some interesting things in here.
Well, pull it all out of there because doors might be wanting to close at some point. I think it's probably on a
Okay.
timer.
Hey,
Do we know what a timer is?
is that a body or is that a skeleton?
That's a skeleton.
Yeah,
Skeleton.
I'll drag all that out there,
So-
including the body. because
Yeah,
the leather
and
might be
do
able
you
to
take
be
the
salvaged.
parchment out of the body's hand, or you just drag it with the body?
The what? The letter?
The letter in the skeleton's hand.
Yeah, I pulled that out with the rest of the books
Alright.
and stuff and kind of
Alright,
stacked
cool.
that there.
And you pull all the books from the small bookshelf out too.
Yeah, I pull it all out.
Okay, you pull.
because,
He empties
Yarn
out
might be
the
able to
room.
make sense
Yeah.
of some of it.
All right, you empty out the room, and it's all out there now. So where do you want to start?
And he
Ooh,
put the body out, right?
Human skin.
First, I'll
Sorry,
show the letter that I found in the guy's hand. It's like this kind of looks familiar, like what we got earlier. And
Sealed
kinda
with
hand
the
it to
same symbol.
Libra.
I'm gonna poke my head in this doorway and yell up.
That's not
stairs.
cowhide. Nuh-uh.
All right, Carrick
The-
and Everin, make a perception check.
Perception. Hold on.
That's not deer hide.
All right,
No, sir.
Everin, you hear Muke. What's Marvin yelling up the staircase?
Guys, everything okay?
Scream
I
twice
yell
if you're
back,
getting
"Everything's
raped.
fine."
You
Not a
did hear the
secret
glass
room.
break above you, though, Muke. As you saw, like, some glass fall from the sky out the window.
I have no idea what to do.
That ladder is so fun.
Go check on your friends.
They're robbing our house.
You're robbing our house.
Kids don't really seem to care about anything other than their brother.
Yeah, it's just like there's a baby in the house where a monster went loose. Why would they care about the silverware?
They don't even care about their
we heard-
parents. That's
so-
probably their room right there, Desu. Right.
two
I'll
straw beds and.
I'll show
Mhm.
Yarn the book with the history of what's his face and ask him whether he makes any sense of it.
Hey, let's just throw it all in a bag with us. We'll check it all out later.
Do you think that's really made out of? It looks like it is. I mean, that's not
It
cowhide.
probably is.
Can I make
Probably
it
is.
made out of people?
Just
I
lick
think
it.
it is.
Lick
you
it.
would know.
Here.
You can do a perception taste test with your tongue if you wish. You can lick
You're
the book.
the expert.
Who's gonna be eating what or licking what?
He's
Jor-
gonna lick the.
Jordan's gonna lick the
skin-
book.
Skin.
I've already done plenty of licking last
Enough
time.
salt. Right texture for dried. Yep, this is stretched down and dried human skin.
He would know.
What
Specifically,
do you write
it
in
was
a book?
dried.
Just like a diary? Because that seems like that'd be the most cool thing. Just to have your diary bound in human skin. Mwah.
Dear diary. Joshua taught
Today
me
I skinned
today.
my mother.
Oh, what
To make
language was
that book.
that book in, Desu?
That one was in common.
Comment. Okay.
The other ones are all in weird arcane and religious symbols that you don't know.
The people skin book is in common.
Yes.
Everon, tell me the rest of
It's
what you pulled out.
delightful. I'm gonna read that book. I have this book.
The skin book?
Creepy.
Yeah, that was
And-
just so cool.
I've got a hold of the body. I'm gonna drag it out to here.
Okay.
Alright.
I've tanned things, but I can't tan like this well. This is like
And is
a
there
really
anything
good
on
job.
the body, like weapons,
Leather armor.
stuff?
But it has 3 darts
Leather
in it.
armor. Oh,
What does
yeah,
the
well, that's
leather
worthless.
say?
Nothing
Usable?
else?
Nope.
Okay. This guy's got to be put in the ground proper.
Dig up some floorboards. Just throw them in. There we go. Marvin
Put
sitting
him on the
under you.
stairs.
What?
Put him by the stairs here, so I remember to grab him back
Yeah.
up on the 3rd floor.
Sounds good.
Prop him up there, so he's just kind of like leaning against the staircase with his arm on, going like, "Hey, how's it going?"
No. I've got
How
him.
much does my koi?
I've got him propped up next to the armor with his arm around the head of the armor.
Hi, buddy.
What else did you
Okay.
find,
Okay.
Everon?
Well, I found these other books that I can't make any sense of, and
And then 3 other books, and then scrolls,
and a
then...
dead guy with 3 darts in his chest.
There was a human fucking translating dictionary. God, he knows
She
that
leans
shit
over the
to
rail.
different languages.
And
Oh,
you're
yeah.
the slowest slowpoke. Come on.
Can I check out the other books, Desu?
1 second. So you guys remember?
There's another statue up there. Another statue. I remember up there. Just the one that I saw.
So that's all the stuff he pulled out from there. Alright, you can do an
One
Arcana
skin
check,
book.
Jarn.
So we'll leave them to check the books while we look for the rest. Look for that kid.
Alright. So, you are able to recognize all these books are written in different Arcana symbols, archaic symbols, but you can piece them all together, and they all seem to be about summoning devils and demons and stuff. Carrick, there's a slight issue. Can you move? Because I seem to have lost you on my map. There we go. Alright. Fixed
I'm
it.
there, yeah. Sorry.
So you 3 are going upstairs?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You know, splitting up the party is a great idea.
Don't you know you
Hey, I'm
know?
calling them slowpokes.
Alright, so as you come up the stairs, there's a cool draft that greets you. And you start to notice the walls and even the hallways in this stairwell are dusty and dirty, where the first 2 floors were completely pristine. These are dusty and dirty.
When you say cool, do you mean awesome or do you mean cold?
I mean cool wind in your hair.
Oh.
And warm smell of Kalitas. Rising
Rising up through the air?
Up ahead
can we see
in
up
the
ahead in the
distance.
Ooh,
You
shimmering
see
light
a
versus
Is
the lamp.
Yarn
black
going back
metal
downstairs?
armor.
I'm throwing heavy, my sight's gone dim. Maybe we should stop for the night.
I'm assuming he's going upstairs.
Okay, if John's going upstairs, I'm gonna go upstairs as well.
Alright, okay, so before you guys move upstairs, let's just move everybody upstairs. party upstairs. Woot woot.
You can come
Marvin, are
to
you
Marvin.
Marvin, are you coming upstairs or are you talking to the kids? What's up?
I'm gonna come back to the kids and be like, they seem to have a handle on everything. They said everything's okay.
Are you? But you should go, Walter. Walter's gonna die. And Rose just starts crying, and because now Rose is crying, Thorn's crying, and you gotta. But you're so
Eric's
big.
I'm
You're
gonna
drunk.
I'm gonna hold the kids and I'm gonna start crying too. It's gonna be okay, don't you worry. They know what they're doing.
I hope.
That's okay. And now you three are just all babbling like babies.
Two kids and a black guy just crying in the hallway.
About a thing. Everything's gonna be alright.
Walter always loved the pan flute. You should go play for him and make him happy.
Next time we're leaving yarn with the kids.
Alright.
Marvin's too emotional.
Alright, so you come all the way upstairs and you find a dusty balcony with a suit of black plate stronger than the other armor standing against one wall, draped in dark, dreary cobwebs with spiders running across it. Oil lamps are...
You might want to move your character up here, being you're in front of us.
Oil lamps are mounted on the oak-paneled walls, which are carved with woodland scenes of trees, falling leaves, and tiny critters.
I want to investigate the suit of armor. New one. Because it looks real pretty.
Evan, you checked out the doors?
I will. Once Desu does
look at
his
that net.
investigation
Oh.
thing.
Give me one
Oh,
quick
no.
second. What's the
Yep, no
20?
problem.
Your time.
Armor. He's investigating the armor.
I'm looking at it.
We joined him in the victory dance.
I'm gonna light the lamps. That's my job.
You're gonna
Alright,
light the
guys.
lamps?
Yes.
Alright, cool. You light the lamps, and Carrick, what were you investigating?
I was looking at the armor.
Alright, and everybody roll initiative.
Oh dear
There
God.
it is.
I rolled a 20 on investigation. I think I should get a bonus on my initiative.
You get a -5 to your initiative, actually.
Awesome.
Boom! It'll probably still be better than mine.
Hey,
Alright.
I'm only a little bit better than yours there, Mel.
I'm
Oh,
still
I know why
excited.
mine was so bad. I'm actually like right here looking at this door.
Dang
I'm
it,
like,
two
oh my
initiative.
God.
Like, OMG, Becky.
Wow.
I'm on the
like
first
coolest
floor and
by,
I
like,
have more
flipping through the
initiative.
book.
Marvin, help us.
As you lean in
I'm just
close to
following
stare
this
at
out.
the
That's
armor, it immediately comes
deep into its
swinging
eyes.
down at you and cleaves you in the back with its sword. For
Wait,
3 damage.
It hits me in the back?
Yeah, because you're like leaning in looking at it, and it just comes down and cracks you in the back with its pommel of its sword.
Oh, you Carrick bends over forward. Ah! Through your silver tits, that hurt! Now he's angry. He's not happy about that.
Alright, cool.
Maybe it just fell.
Baranar. I'm
Alright,
sure
so
she loved
Libra, it is your turn.
boobs being.
Okay,
That's his favorite
I
place
am
Clang
going to
Kitten's
attack.
balls!
now.
Alright,
I don't know if I have my weapon set right or not, so...
we'll find
I
out.
mean,
And Moradin's hairy ass! You gotta add hairy on the back. It's a dwarf.
By more,
yep,
it's
I didn't think
Harriet.
so.
Let's see.
Another
No,
one.
you don't have your damage type in there, and you don't have your crit damage in there. You need those 2 things.
I don't know what the fuck.
Sabers
The
do
sabers are
slashing,
yes.
and light
And,
hammer,
it's-
and the light hammer is a throwing hammer, which does bludgeoning.
Or a clubbing hammer.
Okay.
It's
Going
a
clubbing?
Just give me
hammer.
a second.
For
It's a
clubbing.
steel hammer.
The seals feel you. I'm Canadian, I can talk about seal clubbing.
And did you take the dual wielder feat, Hef? I don't remember. You did, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
All right. So, are you gonna
You're
enter the
survive.
information, or are you waiting for me to do it?
No, I'm
Steel
doing it.
hammer.
Alright.
Crit damage. What do I put for that?
Same as the normal damage, 1d8 and then 1d4. That's how much additional damage it does.
It's one of Marvin's weapons, the seal hammer.
Where up there, going clubbing means something completely different.
Okay, so...
Canada, yeah.
Guess now try it?
Yeah, now you can swing your saber.
Hey.
You slash your saber and it just gleams off the black armor. But then you
Ooh.
follow it up with your hand hammer and concave the chest of the armor straight in. And yeah, critical hit. Woohoo!
Rung its bell.
Literally.
Oh, quite literally. What area were you aiming for?
I'm assuming I would have went head west.
Alright, you concave its chest in, and with a 55, it falls back and hits against the wall, and it just remains motionless for a moment. Beautiful hit. Very nice critical. Alright, Marvin? You start to hear a loud metallic commotion. It's very faint, though. You just hear king, king, with your beautiful perception.
What is it with your characters having such ridiculously high perception?
Don't worry.
I'm still crying with these kids.
Yeah, it's actually overwhelmed, and you're just crying with the kids. You can't even hear that's right. You're still sobbing like, it's okay. I can say Walter's gonna be okay. I'm gonna make you a family again. Because love is precious, and you can't leave this world without love.
Pretty much.
Yarn?
Can I cast a firebolt without hitting anybody else?
That's not a guarantee, but you can try.
It's never guaranteed.
Basically, the only guarantee is if you don't crit fail.
Arc it?
No, say you're good from where you are. You can aim at him. That's fine. You're only gonna hit other
And not be
people
at
if you roll
disadvantage.
horribly.
I'm willing to try that.
We know you are, buddy.
I am willing to make that sacrifice for you.
Especially Carrick's bow tie. Ponytail. Alright, you shoot it by, it singes singes the edge of Carrick's neck and just hits the wall next to the armor, completely missing
I
it.
watch it.
Got close to the beard.
He got close to the bow.
Alright, anything
He's more
else?
worried about his beard.
I'm more worried about my beard.
Yarn?
Sure you are.
Anything else,
Yes.
Yarn?
For you.
Yeah, I'll take a defensive action.
No, you won't, because you already used your action to cast the spell.
Then I stand there and look pretty.
Damn, I'm pretty.
Failed
Doing
that.
good.
With that tight little ass of yours.
Roll performance.
It's okay, I don't care if you eat these.
Alright, the armor
Swallowed a bunch
stands.
of mine last night.
The armor stands there as it rubs its hand across its dented-in chest and tries to kind of hit itself from the inside to knock out the dent. Everin?
So I'm guessing there's really no room for me to get through here, right?
You can slip by and try to hit him from the staircase.
Would I get my sneak attack on that?
Yes. He is pretty
Okay.
much surrounded and screwed at the moment.
I shall slip over there and do my sneak attack. So I didn't know how you did it. You usually do it with rogues, so I just made up like my own sneak attack thing.
Yeah, that's what I usually
Attack.
do. It's 1d6, and
Okay.
I just say automatically do it on all attacks. So we'll use it if it's right, and we don't use it if it's wrong.
Okay.
Alright.
There's a 14 hit.
14 does not.
Okay, so it doesn't work then.
Correct.
Okay, so no sneak attack.
Correct.
Can I use my bonus action again? to
I mean,
attack
again, you haven't bonus actioned yet.
Well, I meant like, but I wouldn't get my sneak attack though, right?
No, you get sneak attack on the first attack that hits.
Oh, okay. There's a 15 hit.
And no, Ulrich, I didn't know you did it as a weapon. That's not how you do it, because then it'll start adding numbers to it. I'll set it up for you. You do it as
Okay.
a class action here.
Thank you. I never did a rogue
Yep.
before, so I didn't know how you set it up.
Yep. And a 15 does not hit either.
Okay.
Alright, so we do that, and then we do this on this, and then... So it'll come up like that. Surprise! Bonus damage. So now every time you do an attack, like, boom! Surprise! So yeah, we'll use it if you hit, and we don't use it if you don't hit. Alright, cool. So you're done. Veruna, what are you doing? How you doing?
Alright, so bonus. Alright, it's a free action to pull the one scimitar.
Yep.
And it's a bonus action to pull the second, so...
Yep.
I will pull both and attack with one.
Wait, Ulrich, are you dual-wielding rapiers?
No, just one. I didn't know whether I could. I had the dagger in there for another.
But yeah, you rolled
That's
the rapier. You rolled the rapier attack twice.
Well, I thought that it was the main hand if I was doing a bonus action.
No. Bonus action, you have to use your offhand. You can't use the main hand. You asked if you get sneak attack on it. I said, yeah, you still get sneak attack. It's on the first hit. You don't get to attack with the same weapon
so
twice.
I can still do like my dagger as my offhand, though, right?
Yeah, that's what you should have done.
Okay, sorry.
And you don't get the you don't get the damage bonus to the dagger because you don't have two weapon fighting.
Okay.
So I'll correct that on your sheet. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
so,
just leave it. Just forgo the other
see,
rapier attack.
You would have crit if you did it as a dagger.
You would have crit.
It's only when Desi hit the button.
And look at all those maximized damage. It was maximized damage twice. That was the highest possible thing you could have done. Anyway, Melody, you pull out your two scimitars.
And attack with one and miss with it because it's a 12.
Yes, you miss. Alright. It just gleams off the metal. Doesn't even spark. So you're done?
Yeah.
Alright. Kerrig?
Kerrig looks at the suit armor and pulls his axes out. And he says, "I've brought justice and reckoning onto your house now, lad. Here's justice!" And he swings his right hand.
Misses.
Yeah. I can make another attack, right?
Yeah, the offhand.
With the offhand. And here's reckoning, and I miss.
Is this entire party dual wielding?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Who needs shields?
He used to have a shield, and then I asked, and then he wanted to be more like his main man, Silverbeard.
Alright, yeah, you guys, you slash with Judgment and Reckoning, and it just slides off the black metal. Libra,
I was proud of myself for coming up with that.
your turn again.
Brother.
And your sword slides off it, and your hammer completely misses.
Ah, so much hope hammer.
Jarn?
The hammer is not. Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna try Ray of Frost this time.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
He hits me with it. I want to point out that I am from the Arctic.
I'm from the Arctic. That's my shower. Oh, and he freezes the armor a bit, and it
Hope you catch this gold. Aww.
shakes him a little cold. And the helmet looks up and faces towards you. As the blue beam connects to him. Actually, you know what? I forgot. We've got new colors.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What's going on?
Pretty colors.
Maybe we should get up to
Do it again. Do it again.
Ooh.
Anyway, that's gonna be in my new character sheet program. It's gonna automatically do that. It's gonna be awesome. I'm testing it still. It works about 20% of the time.
It works all the time.
It works every time.
Alright, so you're done, Jarn. So the armor looks up, stares into Jarn's soul, and realizes he has to go through Kerrig and Everin to get to him. So he punches with sword in hand straight at Kerrig.
Use your sword. Use your sword like a sword.
Does a 17 hit you, Carrig?
Oh, just barely hits me.
It's gonna knock you off of the banister down the
And then I
stairs.
smoke that out.
Alright, and he's gonna do 3 damage to you as he
Bullet
punches you in the
rages.
face, and then with his
How much
left
damage?
hand, it's 3 damage.
Oh, I heard 9.
No.
Wait, wouldn't I still be stealth though if
Take
I didn't
9.
hit him?
The clanging of your swords against his armor is enough to give him a echolocation to you. He's magical.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Magic.
And with his left hand, he clobbers towards Everin's face. Does his 17 hit you?
Yeah.
And he's gonna do 8 damage to you.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
And he lets out a
I'm
horrifying demonic voice and just a
You're down, you said?
low-key growl. What was that? What'd you say, Hif?
I was asking what Ulrich said.
What'd Ulrich say?
Oh, I said
I
that
don't-
hurt.
Oh.
Oh.
And it's now your turn, though. As you crawl. Let me crawl away. Safety.
Wait, he should be here then,
Disengage.
right? If he's trying to get the yarn.
Well, no, he can't pass through you. He's trying to knock you guys down so he can get past you, but he didn't knock you down, so.
Hmm.
Shim shim bam.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna disengage over to here.
Alright, you don't have cunning action yet, so that's your action, right?
Yep.
Alright. Cool. You can go lick your wounds over there.
Can I bonus action stealth?
No, because you don't have your cunning action yet.
Okay. I wasn't sure. That's why I was asking.
Hide is the stealth action.
Ah.
Alright, Verena. Your scimitar slashes and actually makes contact with one of the joints this time and might actually do something as it clings into his shoulder. And the other one fails to do the same.
Ah.
17 or 18. This is what we're learning.
What
That's,
17 hit him?
Action, bonus action. I think he said it's 17 or 8. But, that's action, bonus action, and I'm not moving, so.
Alright. So that leaves Kerry.
Gary. And he takes another swing with justice. Wow.
Your justice is weak.
Your
Justice
justice
is
is
not
weak
weak.
today.
Justice.
Justice is just inaccurate.
Let's see how my reckoning's doing.
And you
Reckoning
fail
is
to
not doing
reckon.
very well either.
You cannot recognize.
You needed
He
to
looks
read
at
some
his
of those
hands.
books.
I didn't know what's wrong. And as my
Your turn.
You
reaction.
need to math
Yeah.
better. Your
I need
reckoning
to
is
math better.
poor.
Alright, Libra, your turn.
Hey, Des,
This is a free
question.
action though. It's
Yeah.
gonna be Silverbeard. Hit me.
Hit me,
And then you
Silver.
realize you were
Question.
punching
On
with the
my
wrong ones.
weapons,
Yeah.
my weapon
extra
things here,
hands.
Yeah?
when I set them up, it's got a thing where it says stat. Should that be checked or unchecked?
Unchecked for the offhand, checked for the main hand.
Okay, cool. Okay, if it's me again, I'm beating away at him.
Alright. As your saber fails to connect, and your hammer fails to connect,
So
this armor seems impenetrable.
I know it ain't impenetrable. I done put a dent in it.
You put a dent in it. Alright, John. What element shall you try today?
I'm gonna do firebolt.
Alright.
He's gonna go back and forth with it. He's trying to weaken the
Fire,
metal.
ice,
Fire, ice, fire, ice! And it kind of just flares up in your hand and doesn't go anywhere. Disappointment.
Life's full of disciplines.
Someone's gotta hit this fucking thing.
Alright,
Somebody has.
it steps up to here, so Verona, you can get a attack of opportunity. As you
Okay.
slash at its backside, you anger it, and it turns after stepping, and decides to put its hand through Carrick's face to get to you.
job.
Yes.
Do we all get an attack back?
No, Shia was the only one because he's the only one. Alright, does
He moved out of my
a
square.
18
a
hit
stupid
you,
question.
Carrick?
18?
Yeah.
Yes, hit me through the dwarf.
No, no, it doesn't.
An 18 does not hit?
at all.
Alright, so you're gonna take 6 damage.
Fuck off!
Did you
He does
fall?
not like you.
And he's gonna follow up with the left hand now.
Fuck off!
With a 15. Does a 15
That
hit?
doesn't actually hit. Not hit.
Battlehammer has heeded your calls. Yes, I mean the weapon, not your god.
He's just kind of walking around beating on you.
Alright,
Yeah,
Ulrich,
that's what he's doing. He's just circling.
Yo.
it is your turn.
Um. Well, I can still get him from over here, right? Where I
No,
am?
you would have to go back to where he was.
Okay, over here.
Yeah. To where he was standing.
Well, I wouldn't be able to move through Libra then.
No, you can move
You
through
can
Libra,
move
that's
through
the
his
thing.
square.
It just costs you double move.
Oh.
Cost double.
You'll just be within
Can't
hitting
move
range
through
of
an
him.
enemy square.
Yeah, you just can't move it through enemy squares.
I wouldn't get sneak attack though, right?
Yes, you would, because he's surrounded.
Yes.
There's other people other than you around him.
Okay, I'm not sure how the sneak attack thing works and such. I
You
know
need
it's
the flow
changed
chart.
since.
I'll send him the flow chart.
3.5.
Alright. Alright, whenever you're ready for your main hand. Party of dual
Alright,
wielders.
I shall
Yes.
attack.
Even the
11 doesn't hit.
Even the bar.
11 misses,
We're all dual wielding.
and the
17?
dagger misses.
17 misses.
Yeah,
okay.
both of them just cling right off him.
Huh?
Quick question: is flanking still a thing?
Only for creatures of size large or greater.
Okay.
Verena.
He's
Did
too
his
far
armor
away
class
from me.
go up?
No, 17 has never hit
No.
him.
We just didn't know if the 17 would hit him. It doesn't.
Oh, I thought we'd. Okay.
No, so far the things that have hit him are a 26, a 23, an 8, and an 18.
Carrick's awfully short. Can I attack over his head?
You don't have reach.
Mhm.
If you had
Right,
reach,
I
you
don't.
could.
Kind of want to crowd into Carrick's square, but I
Push
can't.
him down the stairs. Over the balcony.
If I shove
As the
Carrick
armor
real
starts
hard-
tasting yarn, and yarn just starts screaming, going screaming down the stairs.
How far is it to here? If I were to leap over the balcony.
It's about a 10-foot drop.
So if I were to shoot, I'd have to sheath both to my scimitars.
No, you
Oh,
can you can free hand jump. It'll just be a bit more dangerous.
Parkour.
Leap up onto here and then jump over to here.
Something like that.
Why don't you run along the
Why don't you just
banister there
Why don't you
up
just
to-
wall run?
No, that would be it'd be on the side, then my head would be on the stairs, and I'd be going down the stairs.
So what's the plan?
No, I'll hop here and then here.
All right, give me
I'll
an
do
athletics check.
Or is it acrobatics? Doesn't matter.
Athletics.
I can't do either,
There's athletics for the jump down there. If you were gonna try to balance on the banister or something, that'd be acrobatics.
Okay.
All right, you hop down there and only take 1 damage from the jump down to the stairs. So what's the plan down here?
How much of my move is?
You've used 10 feet of your move.
5, 10, 15, 20. To get through him would
Is
be
another 10, so you're done there.
30. It would, yeah, be.
I'd
If you're
have
at
to
20,
double move.
30.
Yeah, you'd have
to
double
get through
move.
him.
Yeah.
Poopsicles. Alright, I'll stay right behind him.
Alright. Carrig, let us show what justice is all about.
I bring justice down.
I just realized what your character's name is. Those little Keurig machines
No,
for
that's
coffee.
Keurig with a U.
With you, yeah.
We
Wait,
also
And
have
now
Ball
he
of
brings his
Yarn.
reckoning on him.
And miss
Damn
and
it.
miss again. You cannot
Damn
make
it.
contact today.
There should be a U there.
My name is Ball of Yarn.
Yeah. I'm Marvin Bay.
That's what we look like every night, anyway.
Alright,
Come on,
so...
is it the comment about True Silver's tits? I apologize.
That was it. That was the thing.
Libra. It's because of the tits.
And still attacking, just swinging away at him.
Your slaver clashes against it again. But the hammer!
Yeah.
The hammer makes contact again with another 20.
He showed him the hammer.
Right?
They take her home. Sure, the ham jet.
And you kind of hit him in the leg and he falls to one knee.
But I can't do a bonus action and kick him in the face.
Nope, you got your bonus action already. So, Yarn?
I'll push him over.
I'm gonna try Firebolt again.
Alright. It'll go much better this time, I promise you. Alright, I need you to roll a D100.
You had to jinx him.
I don't know whether I'm happy I'm behind him or not.
Well, we're gonna see.
So
It depends how the
who's
D100 goes.
Going backwards.
It's me, isn't it? I'm gonna be fucked up by this.
It'll somehow go down the stairway and hit
Me and the
Marvin
kids
in the
crying.
head.
It's gonna hit the kids. It's gonna go out the window, back down the stairs, in the window. Ooh.
It's
gonna make like
that.
That sounds like a pinball machine.
Alright.
Ding, 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 ding,
You. Okay, so it's you shoot your beam through your finger, phew, and it actually hits the armor at such an angle it splits, hitting Carrig, Everin, and Libra with
How much
small
damage?
pieces of fire, and they're gonna take 2 damage each.
And
Really?
Carrie
I
is
am
down.
almost dead.
As Carrig falls.
Boosh.
I am down to 1 HP.
Sorry, guys.
Carrie is yet to death.
Wait, why does my HP say 9?
Because you took
Even if
damage
Carrig dies, I have a
before
very good
already?
character.
He hit you once already.
No, he didn't.
No, you took damage from something. You took damage when your head went through the window.
Catching
Oh, Jesus.
Verena.
Yeah, now you took another 2 damage, so. So you should be at 7 now. There we go. Alright. The armor
Oh, by the way,
stands.
Daisy, I
Definitely
I'm
need
told
to
tell
touch
you,
yourself,
my
sir.
girlfriend is liking the
Yeah, right.
liking the noises that you make. The sound effects she enjoys.
Don't worry, I can make all sorts of sound effects.
Oh
Oh
god.
my. Role playing.
I'll show you how to roleplay. Where was I? Alright, so the armor stands up from its new thing. It sees its enemy, Carrick, has fallen. Sees the bloody husk of Everin and Libra. And he one fist for each of them. One goes for... And you still question, why isn't he swinging the sword, but... Everin does a... Yeah, that hits you. I was about to say, does a 19 a year?
Yeah,
He cracks
I'm
you in the
dead.
face for 5 bludgeoning damage.
You're not dead.
And he turns
We're
to
alive.
Well, I'm
Libra
down.
and cracks him in the face for natural 20.
So that puts me
Oh.
down at... Oh god.
Oh.
There
So-
I go.
So that puts me back down to 0 with that
Yeah,
5,
0. Don't
or
worry about
4?
negatives.
Okay. Alright.
And he's gonna do 12 damage to Libra.
Yep, so 0.
But wait, this might have another effect. He gets his D100.
93, that is not good.
Turns
Nope.
around, hits Carrie again.
And his fist
No.
goes straight into your eye, and your eye just bursts for a moment, and the white of your eyes turn red. As you
Ooh.
fall.
This is who?
Libra.
Oh boy.
He critted Libra.
How
You
much
guys
damage
know
did I
that if
take?
you all get up there,
Don't
you're
worry
gonna
about
have
it. It drops you to
watch me
0. It
go
drop-
up there and kill myself trying to see if you guys are okay.
It drops you to 0, so we don't have to, yeah, it's not enough to kill you outright, so 0 it is. Alright, so Everin makes his first death save. Varen, first though,
Yay.
Varen, you can use your
First,
reaction
we
to
go into-
scream
we all
seeing your
die.
brother fall if you wish.
Yeah, that's...
Would she actually see it? Because she's kind of downstairs a little bit.
No, she can see enough.
High-pitched. It is so high-pitched.
Alright, so Marvin,
It
you
almost
hear...
shatters the glass.
You can hear the screams of immense anger and pain of Rena from upstairs. Enough to shatter, and you think one of the windows almost cracked.
Okay.
And it'll be your turn
I'm
after Verena.
Okay.
You need
Actually,
to
what was your
roll
original
death save now?
initiative?
I think it was a 19. 19.
I just wanted to see if I could hit high C. I can.
She can. So, it's a death save, Ulrich. Oh wow, that 24. Yeah, that you can feel her rage. You don't hear her
shatters
rage.
windows.
You feel her rage.
Right
Oh,
in the balls.
First failed death save for Everin. You know, you guys seen DBZ
Yeah.
abridged. Do you guys see that? I feel that.
Death house.
Alright, Verena. Rage? Then you can take a level of Barbarian.
I don't have rage. I'm going to use it.
What color is your rage? Pink? Oh,
Whoa, yes.
the
That is
24
my rage.
comes down and you slice the arm into, you slice deep into the arm of the armor and it hangs there a bit. And your second one can't connect. But the armor
Thing's
looks like
gotta
in
die.
pretty shabby condition. Kerrig, this is your first death save.
Gonna flub.
May the gods be with you.
Gonna flub.
First pass. Libra, death save with disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Disadvantage, yes. So you have to roll it twice. It's on the front page.
Where's... Okay.
Front page, bottom right
front
hand corner.
page.
Big button, death saving throw. Roll it again. First failure for Libra. Marvin, you felt that. And the
I'm
children
wiping the
look
tears from
scared.
my eyes.
What's going on?
Stay here, kids.
We'll stay
Uncle
here.
Marvin will be
Go
back.
save them.
Alright,
Bring the kids.
5,
Bring the
10.
kids.
They won't let me. I've tried.
Use them as a shield.
Alright.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Well, that's as far as I'm getting.
Alright,
Actually,
so-
no, I can double move.
Yeah, so 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and you'll get right to there. You're on the second floor now.
Okay.
At the top of the top of the staircase. So the next move, you're gonna be 5 feet on the next floor.
Okay.
And I just
I'm
gotta
coming.
I just gotta take care of something real quick that you guys should
God.
totally not have seen coming.
I didn't see this coming. They closed the door. Yep. They closed the door.
I don't know what you're talking about. You don't hear a door close. Everything's fine.
Told you. Told you. Doesn't matter, we're dead anyway.
Everything is awesome.
I thought it was connecting with those kids, you know? They wouldn't turn their backs on me.
No, they're protecting you from the monster, or themselves
right.
from the monster, or something. All right.
Has this triple padlock.
Those locks weren't even there before. All right,
Why are they on
so
the outside?
Jar-
I told you guys. Didn't trust the kids.
you know when you re-hide something with Fog of War, it always leaves that white border, even if you overlay it perfectly. And it just looks so bad. Anyway, it is Yarn's turn. Don't feel bad that you just helped kill your party. Do something.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost instead.
You gotta alternate.
If you shoot me in the back with this at this point, I will turn around and kill you before I kill
Someone's
Armor.
going down the stairs.
Yeah, right.
Somebody is going downstairs.
I'm gonna cast fire bolts instead.
He's hoping to at least take you out first.
And you fly by Verena and miss the armor, and if Libra was still heading up, you think you might have hit him, but lucky you didn't.
Already took care of that.
You're right.
So he
He
turns,
was back
sees
at the
Verena,
had
who's
the
cut into
suit
his
last
arm,
night.
and he's decided to use his sword. As he brings it down heavy on her with a 4. Alright.
First person he's missed.
Everin, death save, number 2.
No, he missed me once.
Once.
What's death fail, number 2? Verena.
Looks like I'm dying.
Alright, we're gonna try
Come
to,
true world, I'm leaving here today. What are you trying to do, Melanie?
Alright. It's taking way too long to try and kill this thing with,
Conventional means.
conventional weapons. Yeah,
Boobs.
I'm going to... It's going down the stairs.
Oops.
So you're gonna try to
It
pull
is
it
gonna go down
past
the
you,
stairs.
or what are you doing?
Yes, I am going to try to ride it down the stairs because I'm going to grab it, I'm going to turn with it, and I'm going to jump onto it.
Okay,
So-
you're gonna like sled down the stairs with him.
I'm going to sled down the stairs on top suit of armor.
With the missing swing he made, she's gonna grab it, pull, and ride.
Pull and ride. Gives famous phrase.
So I'm gonna need an athletics check. Wow, and this is pretty much what happens.
You can't see that.
What?
When you stop using your weapons, I just drop both of my scimitars and just grab it.
And I'm down there. I just see this happen.
It's coming.
Oh, it's coming.
It's coming for everybody. I'm bowling for everybody that's conscious.
Hey! Ding, 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 ding,
Okay,
ding.
Yarn, you better jump.
Alright, so you pull on him, and he has to make a strike save, though, but you should pass that with a 19. Yes, you do. So you just grab him, and you boom, boom, he's coming down. Yarn has to make a dex save. Nick? Dex save?
Hello.
You
There.
just hop right over it as she comes sledding down. Marvin, dex save?
How am I gonna get hit by it?
She's going down the staircase. It's rolling down the whole staircase. Boom, boom.
I thought I was at the on the landing more.
No, you're on the
Okay.
top of the second staircase.
Okay, all
The
right,
staircase
here we
goes
go.
all the way down.
With my djembe and my 4 other instruments.
It's gonna sound awesome when you fall down the stairs.
He starts going down. It sounds like a horrible band trying to play.
There's a symbol. Where did the symbol come from? I don't know.
It's in my ass. Oh yeah, so you get balled over. Boom, boom, boom. You all keep
Sounds like a
bouncing.
marching
Boom,
band going
boom,
down the
boom,
stairs.
boom.
My dex is 18. How does this happen?
And just keeps rolling it down until you come rolling down. So final damage total is 3 damage to Verena for riding, 4 damage to Marvin for getting run over and then trampled and rolled down the stairs, and 12 damage to the suit of armor, which goes and falls apart at the base of the stairs into a million pieces. Well, not really.
And then I
Arm.
kick it.
Their arm rolls.
MVP.
Then I kick its helmet away from it and spit on it and run back.
And
upstairs,
meanwhile,
'cause
Well,
I
no,
the
took care of my
party
brother.
is
Still in turn
dying
order.
upstairs.
So, Kerrig, death save. Second pass. Libra, death save.
Yay.
free action. What are you doing
First
for you?
pass.
You're supposed to be healing them. They're hurt.
Marvin, your turn. Ow!
What are you doing down here?
Why are
need
you
healing up
yelling
there.
at me?
Rose pokes her head in. Is everybody okay?
Sees the pseudo armor pieces. That was Grandpa's armor.
Grandpa was buried in that.
Little Walter was
I
hiding
spit on
in
it, the helmet away.
it.
Can
I make it?
Was buried in it.
Can I make it up to the next landing?
Yeah, if you want to double move.
Once you get your bearings
60
straight.
feet will get you to the base of the 3rd floor. Oh, you only want to go
Yeah,
halfway.
I guess that's better than nothing.
Alright, you go sprinting up. Yarn!
I'd like to get to Everon and make a medicine check to see if I can stop the bleeding and stabilize him.
Alright, do you have a medicine kit?
No.
Are you skilled in medicine?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, we know how this works, don't we?
Make a
Make it
medicine
down.
check.
Oh, please don't make me a Muppet.
We're all dead.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I'm already thinking of my next character.
You are able to stabilize Everin.
So he doesn't
not
sew
dying?
his hand to his ass. That's what I'm getting from this.
You quickly sprint to him and you plug all of his holes to stop the bleeding.
Sorry.
I feel like I'm like a leaky hose right now, or a leaking ship like from a cartoon. It's like, boop, boop, just like sticking all
Sounds
those
like a
fingers into
sprinkler.
me.
What is it with our group and fingers and butts?
I don't
Wait,
know.
I didn't say he was using his finger.
Who said anything about a finger?
Alright.
He's using his tongue and his other finger.
Alright,
Little Dutch
Special
boy
finger.
medicine.
Verena, it's your turn.
I sprint up the stairs as far as I can get, Desu, so I'll let you put me wherever I get.
So you get to there.
Screaming Libra the whole way.
Libra! Carrig, can you go 3 for 3 and just live? You can! You stabilize
does.
yourself.
It's like, I don't need
Yay.
anybody to stabilize
Your
me.
bleeding stops. Alright, Libra. Numero 3. Oh, that's the 2nd victory. Marvin!
I'm actually not like proficient in medicine or anything.
You have cure wounds.
No.
We hope he does.
Do you have healing word?
Oh, this is gonna be great.
No.
What did you take? I'm so curious.
Hideous
I'm
laughter?
an actor, guys. I'm an actor. Then act like you know what you're doing.
Ah! Damn it, Jim, I'm not a doctor!
I'm an actor, Jim.
Can I somehow give inspiration to a death save?
Everything
No.
but my bones.
But you can inspire Jard to fix a better?
Oh yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So how do you
Alright,
inspire?
your
You
best
pat him on the
with our
back and
Libra
say,
there, Yarn.
you can do it?
Try not to suck so bad.
Don't suck!
I'll do the Africa face.
Now,
Don't
you
get him,
feel a
man.
warmth in your heart as that just wide-mouthed smile inspires you.
Do I have any bonus action? No.
No.
Nah,
So
I'm
you
good.
good? Alright, Yarn, do you want to try to stabilize Libra now?
Fine.
I guess I have.
Can I just roll my death save just to see what I was gonna get?
Do you really want to jinx it?
No.
Do you want to add the d6?
I'll roll it later, I guess.
Do you want to add the d6 to that medicine check? You are inspired. Nick?
Yeah, Sean didn't get to see your face. It was great.
Nick, do you want to do it? Oh yeah, 8, 10.
He
That is
doesn't.
not enough to stabilize him without your kit. But close. Very close. Yeah. Alright, so Verena, it's your turn.
I move my maximum movement.
5,
probably getting
10,
pushed down the
15,
stairs.
20, 25. You're at 25 behind Marvin. What do you want to do?
Well, first I'm gonna find myself.
Don't
I
have
touch
time for that.
myself. I want you to know.
Alright, so let's see, that'd be 10, 20, 30, and that you said I had 5 foot?
What? No, sorry, no, you were at,
You said I was at 25.
Yeah, so you're double moving?
25 would be 35, 45, 55, 65. Or
60.
yeah, 60.
Alright, cool. Carrick is unconscious. Libra, death save?
See if I get lucky.
Is that your third pass?
Yeah.
I think
That's
so.
his third pass.
You're alive.
You live!
Yay.
Alright,
He's
Ulrich, you
alive!
can
You are
roll
stabilized.
you can roll yours if you really want to know. Tell
It's
me,
not gonna count against me?
yeah, tell me, baby girl, 'cause I need
Wow,
to
okay, I
know.
would have made that one.
Alright, so you look into the hallway to see the shattered bodies of Carrick, Everin, and Libra, all unconscious on the ground.
Yeah. I don't even know exactly what happened up here. I was just hit by a tumbling armor suit.
Your chance to lie your ass off to him.
Oh, you didn't ask me.
I know, I'm just saying, if he asks, it's a chance to lie your ass off to him.
What happened up here, guys? Are you all alright?
The armor attacks.
What?
You heard me, the armor attacks. So I had to throw it down the stairs.
Not real.
I'm assuming
Put away
you're
my
all
scimitars.
unconscious, laid out fucking...
Yeah, the three of you are
Uh-huh.
unconscious, laid out on the ground. And you notice Libra's eye is bleeding onto the ground.
I can't do anything for that.
Libra has such beautiful eyes.
Wait a minute, Sean.
At
All I
least
can
we
do
won't
is-
starve to death.
All I can do is inspire people right now. Still have
You
two
can do it.
inspirations
You
left
can
to give.
sleep.
Yeah, all the people that could heal anybody are unconscious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Who I don't care about as much is this dwarf.
Fuck you. I thought
So
we were
I'm gonna
friends.
come over here. I said I don't care about as much.
Thought we were friends.
We are friends. Don't care about as much.
Just
What part
not
of
very
this is
good
not
friends.
being? We could be great
This is
friends and
discrimination.
still
She's just saying you're her least favorite of all of us.
of my
Discrimination.
between you
Her
and my
best
brother.
friend and her brother.
Discrimination.
So
Don't worry, she would have
is there
let
any way
Marvin
to
die.
wake up?
No, they're
Is
gonna
there any
be.
way to wake up?
They'll wake
Like
up.
sternum rub? I can't just sternum rub him awake.
He might be able to
Or
wake
wake or
up, but
sleep
he
and
won't
walk.
be able to move. He's too pooped to before. It's gonna be at least an hour before he can move on his own.
He won't be able to heal himself then.
Nope.
Never awake, sleep, and
Alright, I'm
drop.
going through Carrick's stuff to make sure he doesn't have a healing kit on him.
Alright, Carrick, do you have a
Or
healing
healing
kit on
potions.
you? Or healing potions? Do you have anything interesting on you, Carrick, that she can steal?
On me, I don't have a healing kit now.
No healing potions.
No,
Those you
nothing
get.
really.
No holy water?
Alright.
No
Might have
suppositories?
some holy water. Those suppositories are prescription only. So,
Alright, I start going through Everin's stuff and I'm like, pull out knives.
All these silver knives.
Silver knives.
Knives, daggers, a piano. It's like, what?
How'd the piano get in there? No healing kit or anything on your inventory,
Nope.
correct?
No healing kits. Or
Once
health
I start seeing
potions
the
or
knives
anything.
and stuff, I can angle his backpack away from everybody else so they're not seeing
Yeah.
anything that I'm looking at right now. And I already know the contents of my brother's inventory, so I'm
Very
not gonna
well.
go through that.
Keeps tabs.
She keeps all, yeah, because you know, one night he had a different girl's picture in his bag.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
He's gonna
It's a
be in
bad
the
night
shit
for
house
everybody.
after a while. After that, when he wakes up, it's just like,
He's not
why,
gonna ride
why haven't you
downstairs.
talked to me in forever? Because of that picture in your backpack. How'd you
That
find
was-
that?
There wasn't
Doesn't
any
matter.
picture. Yeah,
What
it
picture?
was,
She took care of it.
it disappeared somewhere.
She took care of the girl, too.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Gotta do what you gotta do. The thing is, the best place for them to rest would be maybe that office downstairs, or because we haven't looked through these rooms or get anything up here. If there's a monster running around through here, I don't want to.
It's a monster. It's a monster.
Beat us to it.
Yeah,
I don't even know
want to
anything
leave you
about
up
what's
here
going
with
on
it.
in this house.
And don't leave us alone with yarn.
Don't
I
even.
do know that armor tried to kill us.
They wouldn't
Hey,
try to kill you,
Harn
just try to give you a
Harn
hug.
just knows that your character likes it rough. It's just that it was a little too rough this time.
My
It
apologies.
took
that
you
my
3
burning-
guys down. I was fine.
My apologies that my burning passion hit all of you in the face. It's not my-
Oh my.
Usually I aim,
Like
you know, a bit lower.
Yeah, it's an asshole.
Spattered all over, hit everyone.
Sometimes you just can't control where it goes.
Split the stream.
For the same thing.
But never cross them.
Never cross them. Well, unless you want to beat Gozer.
Yeah.
Then it's okay.
So we need to,
Are we boring you, Desu?
No. Yes, you bore me.
probably.
You bore me. I am no
Yeah.
longer entertained. No, I was just thinking about something. Thinking about something.
You want
excellent.
entertainment? I'm going to ride Carrig down the stairs.
Oh, baby. He's unconscious. He's taking the sleeping pills.
Oh my.
Wait, are you
Gotta do what
serious?
you gotta do.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Sometimes you make a sacrifice for the greater good.
And in this time, the greater good, entertainment.
Exactly.
So everyone's knocked out except for Yarn and Verena.
And you.
Marvin.
Well, I am Marvin.
Yeah. I thought
Marvin
you
the
said Yarn
Martian.
and Verena. I was like,
Yeah,
you
that's
too.
pretty much. I meant like other than me.
Well,
I
that
can't
doesn't
really-
necessarily
He's the
hold.
only one at
See,
full health.
Oh, cool. That actually
No, I
worked
heard him
out.
coming down the
Yarn's the only one at
stairs.
full health.
That's pretty
Yarn's
cool.
the only one at full health.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He got run over by the armor
Linger.
surfing.
Train.
I say we retreat to the pantry, so at least we have a place to get food.
We cannot all fight in there.
Okay.
I'm concerned that we might hurt going down the stairs, though.
We should just be very careful because being
Load
out
them onto Carrig
good idea.
and slide them down the stairs.
I mean, Carrig looks really heavy.
I carried him up to his room.
We could
He was
leave
wearing armor at the time.
Keurig.
I'm not gonna leave Carrig.
Alright, fine. We could save him for last. Let's do what we can.
We can each take one person down. I'll take Carrig. You can take
I am
Everin.
wearing a full suit of chainmail, dude. It's not
I'll
gonna be
drag
easy.
you.
As the head goes, thunk,
You're
Grab me
out.
by the
Thunk.
feet.
You can't
Thud.
say no.
Fireman's carry.
Okay, here's the deal. We'll take Libra down, and then one of us will stay up here with Keurig, and then we'll all come back up, and then we'll all carry Keurig down.
Don't leave
Alright,
me
that's fair.
down.
This is like one of those riddles with wolf and the chicken and the sheep or something.
Yeah, the sheep and the pumpkin and
The pedophile and the 2 children.
Yeah,
the...
Mike and the 2 children.
You can't leave the children alone with the pedophile, and you can leave the 2 children alone because they eat all the candy? What? I don't...
Well, if you leave them with Nick
You
eats
give the
them.
pedophile a computer with porn on it.
He'll ask for a room.
If you give them a room, he'll
Okay,
ask
so
for a
let's-
hooker.
Let's start taking people down.
And when he gets that hooker, he'll ask for a rug.
We should also. We should
If you
try and make
give
sure
the
that no one's
pedophile a
ever
rug.
alone.
He'll
Come over
ask
to
for a
the hooker
condom.
pit.
More like I get the hooker, I'll ask for a cure.
We always wind up like this.
Yes, yes, we do.
If you give a mouse a cookie.
Alright, so what's the
Hey,
plan?
fuck.
We're taking my
Give-
brother down
give
first.
Yarn a
That's what I
baby.
heard. So,
Alright, I'll stay up here. You guys can take him down.
not to be rude, aren't you kind of stronger than the elf wizard is?
Uh,
Do you want to take the feet?
okay, yeah, I got him. Do-do-do-do-do.
Not to be rude. Let's be rude.
Alright, so you're
Yarn, can you
taking...
scoot over there by Everin?
Okay.
So you're taking Libra
Yeah,
down?
we're taking Libra down.
To where? How far? First floor, second floor?
Second floor wasn't dangerous. We could go into
Or-
the music room.
Music room.
Yeah, that's a
I mean,
nice
I
place
haven't
to.
seen it, but. Oh, I put myself in the shadows.
Play me on the piano.
Well, they have those like really cruddy straw beds.
That children totally weren't murdered
Uh,
on.
We'll take him in here, and then I'll drag the straw pallet off of one of those beds. You don't have to mark all over them.
Yep.
But yeah, I can manhandle the mattress over
Why'd you
here.
leave me alone with Yarn?
And roll Libra over onto the pallet.
Alright, I'm gonna start going back upstairs.
I'm gonna watch him for just a little bit.
Just gonna
Oop.
watch him
Then I'm gonna
sleep.
go upstairs. Well, just for a minute. I'm
Press his face
Keep-
gently.
watching.
Alright,
And
we're
go
taking
upstairs for-
Evren next.
Sure.
Alright. So you just go, yeah, that's fine. So and now then you're gonna go back up and help Jarn take Carrig.
Yeah, everybody's coming down to the music room.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
And the first two guys get mattresses.
Who's the second guy?
Carrig doesn't. Carrig. We can put Carrig in one of these chairs.
The dwarf,
Oh,
he'd rather sleep on the floor anyway.
Push two chairs together and you fit that.
He'd fit on one chair, and they're very cushioned, these chairs.
Very cushy chairs. It's better than the beds, frankly.
Probably.
It is actually
Yeah,
better.
there
They
are
are
cushion
more
chairs
comfortable
over
than the
here.
beds.
I'm gonna play a nice relaxing tune on this harpsichord.
Harpsichord.
This backwards
The-
harpsichord.
Just so you guys all already know this, but there are very cushy chairs over in this room.
Hey, Detsu,
Yeah,
can I-
hmm
from Everett?
those chairs.
What was that?
No, that sealed letter that Everon found.
Yeah, do you want-
can I take...
Do you want to open it?
Yes, yes, I
Look
do.
at that face.
Fine, I've been waiting to read this. I love this letter. You
I'm
open
so excited.
So you notice the seal is the same exact seal of the letter that was dropped off to you guys in the inn that called you to this adventure.
Do I still have that, by the way?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
You open it up and unroll this ancient parchment. It's not though. This old dyed parchment. On it, in perfect calligraphy, you read this message: "My most pathetic servant. I am not a messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I have not come to lead you on a path to immortality. However many souls you have bled on your hidden altar, however many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the ones who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but the worms writhing in my earth. You say that you are cursed, your fortune spent. You abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a stillborn child. Cursed by darkness, I laugh at you. Of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness, I think not. I much prefer you as you are. Your dread lord and evermaster, Strahd von Zarovich."
So this was still sealed, right?
Yep.
Wow, guy never even read it.
Read his fucking mail. An asshole.
What a dick.
Isn't that a lovely letter?
What a dick.
So who's this
What a
Strahd
beautiful
von
wedding, said
Bog.
bridesmaid to
You
the
have never
waiter.
heard this name before in your life. But the seal is the same. The last name
That's
that
a
was
little bit
on the
sketchy.
letter addressed to you had a slightly different name. It was signed by Lord
Yeah, because it wasn't Strahd Zarovich, it was...
Baron
Zarovich.
Inorvik. It was signed by Inorvik.
Is the handwriting the same?
No.
Well, the seal
Members
was
of
the
the same
same.
family, then.
It is similar, though.
Members of the same family.
Maybe they had a civil war in their family and they changed their last names.
Maybe. Maybe just married in.
Maybe. But yeah, the things that jump out on you are people you
Jump out on
killed,
us.
altar, stillborn child. Those are the key words in this. And Lord of Darkness, Messiah.
Yeah, I think that's a definite red
So,
flag.
this book written in common, with human skin on it, I might as well start reading this because, got time. Like an hour, at least.
Yep. So
Yeah,
you
time to burn.
you can roll a history check, and that'll be how well you studied over the hour.
Am I really studying it, or am I reading it for pleasure?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. You get the gist of it.
About middle of the road.
You remember most of the ingredients needed to summon this guy called Osiris? I don't know.
Oh, this is another one of those, the same with the Arcana books?
The one with
This
the
is
skin?
about summoning demons?
Yeah, it's summoning, yeah.
I'm so disappointed. Thought it was going to
What
be
did
something
you
good in
expect
here.
from a book made of human flesh?
Another
A
chapter.
diary! Come on, a diary
Another-
would be like best thing
Another
ever.
chapter
Can you
of
imagine
it
whose diary?
explains some of the procedures to summon a Dracolich. Another chapter explains how you can still have relations with a dead body so long as there's still a soul in it. And possibly produce an offspring.
She looks at Libra raising an eyebrow.
And produce an offspring, you say?
If the spell is done correctly, if you can rebind the soul to the dead body, as long as its flesh is intact, you may be able to produce an offspring.
Stillborn child, you say? Huh?
Okay, I guess I can say I'm glad my character's unconscious for all of this.
So
Crazy.
I'm.
I think the letter belonged to whoever wrote this book. Crazy.
Crazy.
We're next, right?
What's that?
We're on the second floor with the kitchen, or is that the main floor?
Main floor has the
This is
kitchen.
the second
Main floor.
You're on the second floor. The main floor has the kitchen.
Gotcha.
Did you want to go back down and get like another salt or something?
No, I was gonna cook food, so
Cook some potatoes?
Make some chips.
I have
Good
some
after
rations.
Step over the armor.
Do you want one of my rations? Are you that hungry?
No, I have a cabbage.
So at this point,
Really? I mean,
at this point, you guys can all take a short rest and roll a hit die to regen some HP.
All of us?
Yep. The unconscious people, you will regain half of your hit die roll.
Oh.
Oh, fuck you.
Carrie
don't ever
gets
say
5
that
back.
to the DM.
Kevin gets 3
Barry
back.
gets 0.
How many? What do I have to roll again?
Hit die, it's on your main page.
Just look for the one it's above the death save stuff. Just look for the one that has your class in it,
Which is a D10 for you.
and you'll roll that.
And you're gonna get half of it back. So I'll give that to you rounded down, so you get 5 health back. Alright. And so you 3 awake, and at this point I'll ask you, would you guys like to call it for the night here, or have the awakening first and do a little bit more stuff?
I can go either way.
I at
Wait.
least need a break.
Want take call for take a break here?
Is the awakening gonna take a long time? I
Well,
mean,
no, I'm saying awakening and then some more stuff. I mean, I don't know if you want to call it here or do a bit more stuff first. I'm up for either.
I'm free to keep
well,
going.
Sean's got to go to work in the morning. So,
Yeah, I've got to be up early, so.
here's good for me.
Alright, so we shall call it here for a pretty successful first session with nobody dead.
Yay!
Almost a few deaths, but no one died.
And towards the end of the session, I figured out a cool thing I can do with the stream, which is I was able to pretty much green screen the black out of the map, so now the map pieces that you see are just floating over the background as they get opened up instead of that big black square. Yeah.
That's cool.
Just figured it out in the last, 20 minutes. But yeah, good job, guys. Nobody died. You have successfully cleared a floor and 2 floors of Death House almost completely. There's still 1 room you didn't clear on the 2nd floor next to those 2 beds because somebody had to go get trapped by a bookshelf.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
But otherwise,
at least I discovered stuff. I didn't
You
like
did.
close
And we
the
got
door.
locked in.
I didn't close the door behind me, not having anyone else investigate it after finding like, oh, that's the only thing important in here. Slam.
Reasonable suspicion that it would not lock.
Reasonable suspicion. And at least they didn't forget about you behind the bookshelf.
We were very concerned about getting you out of there.
And
you're our best rogue.
Best and only rogue. And Marvin got some touching moments with the children alone.
Touching moments with the children alone.
Ew, wait, what?
Do you want to play my bongo?
Sounds worse than it was.
Oh yes, just wait till I wake up.
And Libra broke his eye. And you guys managed to have a bar fight in the first 30 seconds. So,
You're welcome.
That's a new
That's
high.
Success.
No. You're welcome.
I'll give
And just
you.
remember, when your swords don't work, put them down and ride the armor down the stairs.
Yeah.
Yes,
Justice
and believe me,
direction
I
is
know
not
my
what
sister
tonight.
is best at writing.
Alrighty then.
Christ.
Lannister.
My phone has been off for 3 days. It's time to finally turn it back on.